Oh, that's good over. So.
Just where's the record button on Logic?
Huh?
The record button is not in that spot. It's just playing stop.
Yeah, you got to scoot your chair over something. Oh, you still getting together. All right, cool. Let me get some people up in this bitch.
What happened to the
Those those fans ain't coming through, are they?
TV?
Are they all on high?
I have no clue what they on. So let me see if I can hear them. Besides them. Let me see if I can hear them. Yeah, you can definitely hear that bitch. You think of that one? So I can see why people said it's not that big of a deal because it's not. Oh shit! Yeah, we gotta have a plug over there. It's underneath it, on the left side. We gotta get them a plug over there. I got it.
Need to do a lot of stuff around.
I got it. I'm looking for it. Oh, that's my fault. I said left side. It was definitely right side.
It's just not a good spot for that cord.
Atrocious. You can still hear it a little bit, but
It's probably.
all right. Let's see.
This on?
Nope, it's not even plugged in. Hey, so I got these Martin trivia questions. This first one I got is according to Cole.
Hold on, real quick.
Hold on 1 second.
So I got these Martin trivia questions.
So you can, yeah, I mean, this how it sounds.
This first one I got is according to Cole. Hold on 1 second.
So I mean, it sounds like white noise.
I mean, I'm turning this off to see how. This.
Hold on.
So that got a low?
Yeah.
I would say put it on low.
No, it's those fans. It's literally, I can still hear it. It's literally those blue fans.
Blue or blue. I mean, that one's.
Yep.
I mean, the blue fan are the one more that I really like. Yep.
What is that squeaking?
Oh, that's because I'm playing this at the same time.
Oh my god.
Or it could be that fan too. That though. I mean, that one literally is on my mic. Yeah, you usually do it before the butt.
I'm still hearing the squeaking.
I thought it was just his feedback. I thought too.
Here, turn yours off real quick.
hearing it? This is like all of this area.
What happened?
The sounds like flickering in and out.
Let me see. To get some more people up in this bitch.
That indicates that if you click people off to the side, you can see every mic and see.
So why is my mic coming through?
Yeah, hold on. Don't hit your mic either. By the way, you can mess up your mic like that. So it just came back in.
Wait, how come? Wait, which one? Which? Oh, this one. Oh, that's this one. Okay, so yeah, it been going. Mine is this is mine. Okay, all right, we good.
We should be fine. The fans, I mean, they just gonna have to be white noise.
All right, let me finish getting out these.
started.
Well, let me finish getting out these tweets. Trip, you can ask your questions since you want to ask.
Oh, all right. So I got this Martin trivia and then it's Jay-Z trivia. So for this Martin trivia.
out of my car and I saw it, and I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and put that one in.
I left my charger in your back seat too.
Yes, you did.
No kid took it.
And your
3, 4, 5, and 6.
no, I put it in the front, and I think is that your cologne?
That hit that, okay.
It's a little black bottle of cologne, like a square bottle.
You're gonna have to go to hit the logic.
It might be somebody. Did you didn't leave it? Did you leave a bottle of cologne in my car?
Audio.
Somebody, which I figure out who it is. It ain't
I don't
mine.
have to see it.
It's straight. It's black.
Wait, what is it?
I didn't look. It's still in my trunk.
Change that default to
But it's like it was black. It had like little ridges on the bottom.
change those.
On the bottle had ridges?
Yeah, the bottle had ridges. It's black, probably like this
It's a
tall.
big bottle?
Yeah, about this tall.
Change them to
Black bottle.
Oh,
cologne.
that might be mine. I think I know what you're talking about now.
I definitely not mine. That's like definitely not any cologne I wear.
Niggas is really actually
Pork chop sandwich? Because I feel like it was a pork chop sandwich.
But I don't know. Also,
There-
he didn't say what type of sandwich.
That's what I'm saying, though.
But even
But that's what
outside
I'm
of that,
saying, though.
out of
Pork
all
chop
the,
sandwich though, but is that your base sandwich?
out of all those,
But that's what I'm.
Cold for cold, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I feel like
Because when I
you
think.
said on a sandwich.
So here's the
I
thing.
give him a ham and cheese sandwich.
but here's in the ranking of condiments that he
You can
named.
put hot sauce on the ham.
Ham
Yeah.
How many people doing that?
What's what I'm saying? Think
Cold,
about
though.
think about
Cold.
the ranking of condiments that he had. He said, "Man, so mayonnaise is the most probably the most common one that fits in a sandwich situation, right?" Then you got right.
Like,
Hot sauce is like, all right, there's more. You have, let's say let's just do. If we had 10 options of sandwiches, mayonnaise probably would fit them all, right? You had 10 out of 10, probably be like, okay, maybe 7 of them get hot sauce on them. There's very, very little that you put syrup on, and very, very little that you put soy sauce on. So I was thinking, okay, it's cold.
hot sauce.
He's gonna tell us crazy.
I went to a basic default sandwich, and I'm like, the average person could be like, bro, why you putting hot sauce on this?
I put that shit on everything, though.
Put that shit on everything. Me too.
But that's why, and that's the only reason, like, in the context, because
I put a dab of hot sauce
cold,
on everything.
like, even in me trying to remember that scene, I feel like it was a pork chop sandwich.
It might have been. I don't
You know what I'm saying?
But then it's like it's less. It make it less outlandish to me.
It does. That's why I didn't pick it.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking Cole and the whole thing. And Cole ain't making no ham and cheese sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's too complicated for him.
Like he's making
Pork chop sandwich.
a pork chop. So I'm like, so I would have got hot sauce.
That's fair.
If I would have really thought like that with Cole,
Yeah.
but I also thought that this because Cole's an idiot, so
Yeah,
I can
I was-
picture him saying,
I was looking
I
at
grew up eating
outlandish.
syrup sandwiches.
Yeah, see, I was looking for the outlandish because it's cold, and so I think that's where I
And
was
first
doing.
season Cole, like 'cause I mean that was all the Cole, you stupids. You know what I'm saying?
Wait
First
a minute,
season.
or is it that y'all really just grew up like the rest of us, a little poor, and a syrup sandwich was just like a Saturday morning?
No, I ain't never
snack?
had a syrup sandwich.
You never had a syrup sandwich?
I ain't never had a
Never had a
syrup.
syrup
I
sandwich.
want- so let me take this back.
Whoa.
So let me take this
I
back.
ain't gonna hold you. I'm kind of shocked that Deuce is this shot because I ain't never had a syrup sandwich.
Let me take.
I made gourmet syrup sandwiches at the crib.
Let me backpedal. Let me
gourmet
backpedal.
sandwich.
No.
Gourmet syrup sandwich is crazy.
You came in and got one you ain't know.
Like, what is gourmet about it?
Bro, you know what I'm talking about?
What is gourmet about it? Like you just make that
Hold on,
sound
hold on.
extravagant.
I'll explain.
Because I definitely was going to backpedal. Because, in my mind, when I think people eat syrup sandwiches, it is plain white bread and syrup. And that is wild.
Well, no, that's
No.
when you super little. When you when you get grown, you learn to make toast with a buttery center, and then you put the syrup through.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Or
so
because you're not eating it, it's not two, it's one. So it's like a.
you just folding the sandwich up.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
toasting one piece of bread with some syrup on it and folding it like a taco.
But so here's the thing. This is
With some butter.
Yeah, you just,
Yeah.
you just eat multiple.
Yeah, so you toast the bread, you put the butter on it. So this is why I said mine was gourmet, because I take a little bit of cinnamon, but you know what I'm saying,
Cinnamon
dabble
sugar.
it on
Oh,
the cinnamon
yeah,
sugar,
yeah.
dabble it on that
That's what you
motherfucker
want.
and shit like that. No, you get you don't.
No,
you
he
don't-
made a sandwich. He was folding it like a hot
No,
dog.
you fold it. You fold it.
like a taco.
You fold it like a taco. You don't. Nobody makes a sandwich out of it. That's crazy.
That's what I said when you was
But
young.
then to call it a syrup sandwich and it's folded over bridge.
But
Bread,
folded over
that
bread
is mad confusing.
That's what it sound like to me. Like, no, yeah.
You toast the bread. You put the put the butter in the cinnamon sugar. But I have a fork and knife.
You just
Yeah, I want to eat that motherfucker. I want to eat that toast like it's French toast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you eating a syrup sandwich like it's a hot dog.
Listen.
Like,
It's levels. You got novice, right? That's just white bleached bread, and the syrup gonna fall through. You got sticky hands,
That's
right?
not about. You shouldn't be doing that even as a kid.
That's
I mean, as a kid,
We
you
don't
don't
know.
know. You don't know.
You shouldn't be giving that.
You just
as-
forget.
You shouldn't be
Then
giving that as a
You got
kid.
intermediate, which is just toasted the bread. It's still a sandwich, right? But it's toasted, or you can use the butt bread. See what people don't realize: the butt bread
King preaching.
has no holes in it, so then it's right, and it's no.
That's what you're supposed to do with the butt bread.
Yeah.
There's no leakage
There's
in the
no
butt bread
leakage in
with the
that
syrup.
motherfucker. King ain't preaching.
So the next level is advanced.
They gonna
You
sound like
gotta
a sandwich still,
You gotta
though.
get
bro,
to advanced.
it's levels.
It sound like y'all niggas just chopping up syrup with
no,
bread,
for
bro.
real.
Literal
question.
levels.
It sound like y'all just chopping up syrup with bread, bro.
Y'all
You're
never
not
had
chopping up syrup with the bread.
a one bread sandwich?
What the fuck is a one bread sandwich?
It is a
Because it's still a
sandwich.
sandwich.
It's still a sandwich.
How is it a
Just 'cause the
sandwich?
bread folds on itself. It's still bread on
What do
top.
y'all
So you
Oh.
put lettuce, tomato, and all that on one piece and fold that
Bro,
motherfucker?
so you
Bro.
never been down to the last.
I'm going to get some bread.
It's stretch. That's the problem. When you got three pieces of bread,
Yeah.
you got one full sandwich and a half sandwich.
That's
you
a
got
no.
three
That's a fucking
half
Scooby
sandwiches.
sandwich. Nigga, all three of them breads going together. You know what I'm saying?
One
Like,
bread sandwich and a half sandwich.
I throw that third piece of bread away.
oh, you out of control. That's cool. That's a double decker. That's a double decker. That's a double decker in my eyes. Now it's like,
I go,
now we
okay.
got meat bread.
I
Nigga,
go,
like,
okay, I either when I was a kid, I'd go to mom and dad and be like, yo, we out of bread. So this is the one that's left over to let y'all know, hey, we gotta go buy bread. But now I'm like, I won't always throw it away. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's time for me to go buy bread. Or if I'm like, this been sitting for a while, I'm gonna make the sandwich with the two. This last bread is gone. And I know
you
I
gonna
need to
go
buy
the way?
bread.
So I mean, so I will give y'all that, cause as a kid, I definitely have, especially the car button meats, the old, remember the car? I would grab me a piece of bread, throw some meat on there real quick, and just bam. I did do that.
Yeah.
Like I would do
Yeah,
that.
that's fair. That's fair.
Like I would do that, but even in the syrup thing, like I said, maybe I am too gourmet for it then. Because in my time of even having toasted anything with syrup on it, it was literally like I would toast 2 pieces of bread, like you saying, butter, maybe some peanut butter, some bananas, syrup, and then another piece of bread. And I have a banana syrup sandwich. I can't just eat syrup.
That's crazy.
I only did that with honey. I didn't do syrup.
Or even honey. Like I would do like,
It
but
would just be the fake French. I've never ate it like, oh, let me put these two together, or even fold it in half and go, I'm eating this like a sandwich.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You eat it, you gonna be surprised.
No,
I mean, you are. I mean, he eating it. This nigga just eating with a knife and a fork. You know what I'm saying? Like he eating it.
That's just, the half sandwich thing too. I'm surprised y'all.
The half sandwich, like I get a quick, easy half sandwich.
yeah,
But like I
just
said,
yeah, I do get that.
I got
But
one
I'm-
more before we get into the show.
but like I said, mine is. I don't just. If I'm making a half sandwich, like you said, it's literally just meat and
Like
bread.
especially peanut butter and jelly. Oh, I love a peanut butter and jelly half sandwich. Half peanut butter, fold that motherfucker over. Yeah, I love a peanut butter and jelly half
Why don't we
sandwich.
just get a second piece of bread?
Yeah, I'm talking about if we down to the last three.
It's a double decker
No,
sandwich.
then it's that's when, all right, well, I was meant to have just this one sandwich, and I have to go buy the bread.
The universe called on you like you're doing too much, nigga. Throw that bread away,
All
bro.
right, let's
You
just
think
quick.
there's one more?
One
Yeah, I
more,
got one
true.
more. I got one more. This one might be the easiest one though. All right. In the song I just wanna love you, give it to me. Jay-Z rapped, both in the club high singing off key, and I wish I never met her at all. Whose song was he quoting? Tyrese, Usher, Genuine, or Carl Thomas?
Carl Thomas.
That was
That's really
I was more
easy.
interested to see who they was gonna put in there.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was going to be like, what's the next line? I started thinking about that until we got to like the third person. Oh shit, we're talking about people.
Yeah,
All right, so since that one was so easy, I got one more.
Well, you know what? To a non-Jay-Z fan, it's not.
Yeah.
To a non-Jay-Z fan, it's not.
I
many
don't know,
are
'cause
those?
that's probably his most popular
You gotta be a
song.
Carl Thomas
That's what you don't have to be a
fan.
Jay-Z fan to get that. You need, like you said, you need to be a Carl Thomas fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. That is true. Yeah,
Alright.
because you could be a Jay-Z fan and never heard, didn't even know. Like, oh, I thought Hov made that up.
Right.
Like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, which one of the following singles from Jay-Z's Volume 2 Hard Knock Life was the first single? Hard Knock Life, Money Cash Hoes, Nigga What, Nigga Who, or Can I Get a...
Well, that's tough. They are
Ooh,
good ones.
shit. So it's, I'm leaning between Can I Get Her and Hard Knock Life.
I really feel like it was Hard Knock Life because I really feel like he changed the game with that. Like he threw everybody off when that was the first. Like I thought that was the first single.
I feel
I
like
could be wrong, but I think what it was because Can I Get a Well was with
Ja
O'Gara,
Rule.
right?
Ja Rule in the middle.
Ja Rule and Mita. That was the first because that was what they said. Okay, this worked. Let's drop something else. I think I heard that.
And feel like
It's the
that's
title track. It's the title of the album. It's the title of the tour.
But I feel like all those things is there to lead you to believe, like, yeah, it was Hard Knock Life, and then you get to the answer, and it's like, no, that was the second single.
You know what? I'm going Hard Knock Life only. Also, you got to think about in that era. That was the era of the label saying like, "Hey, we need a hit lead single." Then they put out the hit single, and then they put out the street single, which the street single would have been "Can I Get Her."
I just feel like it was
the
hard.
reverse.
I just feel like it was Hard
the
Knock Life
reverse.
because like that was the first. Like that was the first in the trends of show tune beats, like the Annie shit, or like you know what I'm saying, like. Jay-Z changed it, and I feel like that was his single.
Well, that's what I said. I said
Yeah.
I meant to say Hard
You
Knock
can
Life.
say Hard Knock Life.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
I think y'all right. I'm gonna go Hard Knock Life. I'm not confident.
I'm not confident either.
But-
I ain't
I'm
gonna-
confident. I'm confident it's Hard Knock Life. If it's not the first, it's definitely the second single. But I definitely feel like it was the
That's
first.
my fear. I think it
Yeah,
might be the second single.
because I can see "Can I Get Her."
That is my fear.
But I just don't feel like there was ever, because I do remember mixed emotions. Like when Hard Knock Life came out, I do remember niggas giving Jay-Z a little bit like,
I didn't like the song originally.
that's what I'm saying.
I know for a fact I
was
didn't.
I was in there immediately. Like, oh, this
I
is
didn't
great.
like it
Yeah,
immediately.
I liked it immediately.
I did not like it immediately.
But I
at
feel
all.
like I don't recall ever hearing no debates of like, well, this ain't no Can I Get Her? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just be fair, since y'all Jay-Z fans. If I get this right, I'm so disappointed in y'all.
What that you said is
No,
Can I Get Her?
this album came out when I was 6.
yeah.
Don't matter, you're a Jay-Z fan.
That matters a
You're a
lot.
Jay-Z fan. It's just like Jordan and LeBron. You got to know the whole everything.
All right, so Bacardi, you got
Hard Knock Life.
Hard Knock Life.
Hard Knock Life.
All three of y'all got Hard Knock
And
Life.
then
What you
Ken
got? Can I Get Her?
I got Can I Get It?
All right. Which one of the following singles from Jay-Z's Volume 2 Hard Knock Life album was the first single? There was Hard Knock Life, Money Cash Hoes, Nigga What, Nigga Who, and Can I Get Her? According to this card, according to Zumble, it was Can I Get Her? Which makes sense though because Ja Rule and Amino
I told
was
you
the already known as an established artist, the easiest way to get radio plays to get somebody that's already on the radio,
It
which
was
would have been.
released for Rush Hour.
Yeah, nigga.
Which would've been
That's
dope.
was.
They
It
put that out
so
first, and then
fucking
they said,
was.
yeah,
I forgot about the
We'll let you put the
soundtrack
rest out.
aspect of it.
And
Yeah.
but that's really what it threw me off too, though, because that's the soundtrack.
You
Like,
know
even though he added to his album,
Yep.
it was the
Yeah,
soundtrack.
soundtrack.
And the reason, and my thought process.
I told you all of that was set up to get you.
And my thought process was not even just that. It was thinking about the tour, thinking about backstage, how much emphasis they put on Hard Knock Life on backstage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in that mindset. I forgot all about.
I still look at that. I still look at that as semantics, though.
I'm not saying that because I feel like he came up with the title for Volume 2 after he had already put out that single.
So I'm looking at it. It was for sure released on the Rush Hour soundtrack. That's why it came out first. But this was released a month before the album.
Oh, so the title, but maybe not because it was just called Volume 2.
No, it was cross promoted. I'm telling you, I literally just watched.
Yeah, no, it was cross promoted.
It was cross promoted, and what it was Jay-Z. Because remember, Reasonable Doubt wasn't super popular, and I think
Yeah,
like
Volume 1 wasn't super popular.
So they was like, look, we just gonna give it a shot because they got these other two young names on here, and I feel like I don't even feel like what's the name was the second or third. I think Can I Get a? And then it was
It was Hard Knock Life. He looking it up. He got
It was
it.
the second one?
But
Okay.
here's the thing, it makes sense even in what I was saying about like a label. You got to think in everything that you just said. Like I said, Volume 1 was supposed to be. If you remember, Reasonable Doubt came out. Reasonable Doubt was like the hardcore Jay-Z shit like that, right? And then Bad Boy took the fuck off. That's why Volume 1 got kind of like that bad boy gloss to it. That's why you had them type of songs on it, because that was them trying to recreate because that's when Shiny Suits came out and it was all about that ballerific lifestyle and everything like that. Not necessarily just the hustler aspect of it. And it didn't hit like they thought Mace. That's where the whole Jay-Z and Mace beef started, right? And so that's where it didn't hit like that. So you could think as a label, they're like, all right, shit, we got to do something, you know what I'm saying, to gain attention. We can cross-promote this album with this monster of a hit movie. It makes sense in everything that what King is saying. It's just I forgot all about that.
I get it, but I don't like that.
But remember, labels
I
to
do
be on
consider.
that. But remember, we used to didn't like it back then either.
But no, I'm just saying, like, even in the semantics of saying like that would be considered his first single, where it was really promoted as a movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it really wasn't
Artists-
your first
artists do
album
that
single.
now. Like,
It was
Cardi
it was
B.
a song you gave to this that you put on your album afterwards.
Cardi
Like, I
B
feel like
got-
it wouldn't have been on this album if it didn't make nothing. If it didn't
Yeah,
do well.
They still had two, you know.
Niggas said
Two
it.
good
They-
features.
Again, it got released a month before the album was out. So this ain't like now where I can edit the album and then, or edit the tracks to show up on the album and just send it to DSPs tomorrow. They had to press all that shit back then.
Yeah.
So if it got released a month out, they didn't know whether or not it was gonna sell or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I hate
They
it.
used to do it all the time. Like I said,
I mean, Hard Knock Life
remember,
to me
we
was-
used to get so many soundtrack songs that used to be on both the album and soundtrack. And you can remember what's missing is, you know what I'm saying, the soundtrack song that's really a single, but also in the music video, it's splicing in cuts from the movie.
Right.
Like we ain't seen that in forever.
I was
Remember, that
gonna
used to be
say,
the
you
thing.
Celine Dion, Seal, all these
Cisco.
Cisco got fucking popular off of a movie song.
Yeah,
It was
so-
a
yeah.
song.
It was,
Hey,
it was
that
on
was-
the album too.
That was Will Smith whole shtick in the 90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
a little bit
Men in Black, Wild Wild West.
When they was talking about not doing Wild Wild West when was gonna do the Matrix, I was like, bro, imagine what that Matrix song was.
Oh my god! Wait, what was the other one he said turned out? It just came out. Inception.
That was after the song.
He still was doing them. He
I
still
don't know,
was.
because Inception came
When
out.
did
Inception
Men
have
in
a
Black
soundtrack?
2? When did Men in Black 2 come out?
He did a song with Men in Black too.
Yeah. But no, here's the thing. Hot take. Will Smith might be the best soundtrack rapper.
Hey, man,
As far as sales?
cut the
As,
mic.
no, sales.
Thank y'all for coming. That's all we got.
As far as sales. As far as
Hey, but who would
I want to elaborate.
Yeah. Good producing, dude.
He might be cooking.
He might be cooking.
Like,
We got a
good producing,
we
dude.
got a Will Smith fan. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, you forget Tupac.
We gotta see
Let's
the
get
rest.
You forget Tupac.
Hold on.
Tupac.
Let's get into the pod.
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
On 3, 1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei in the building.
What is good, everybody? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, man. We got Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening, people?
Yeah, we got Trip in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
Yep, and then we got King fresh off the road.
Man, fresh off the road. I just did 800 miles to get here, man.
Yeah,
So
side
y'all,
quests.
So
Side-
you,
800 miles and running.
so you people.
King be on them side quests. Like I said, King, Yas, and Bacardi. Matter of fact, everybody. I think I'm the least side quest nigga in this crew. All y'all niggas be doing some side quests.
You be doing main missions like a
Like a
motherfucker.
motherfucker. You do the main story efficiently.
I do. All right, so we started talking about, I don't know, we was talking about some trivia and shit. We got ended up talking about soundtracks. Okay, my hot take, and I got this hot take because I just started thinking about it. Will Smith used to do so many songs on his soundtracks. Like I said, I mean, obviously Men in Black is the big one. I think those are maybe his only two, right?
Men in Black. He got Men in Black. Wild Wild
Men in
West.
Black, Wild Wild West.
I mean, he did a Men in Black song for every Men in Black.
He did the song on Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Did he do a Bad Boy song?
On Bad Boys Ride or Die specifically, but I'm sure he probably did it on Bad Boys too.
Yeah.
But look, these are just all the singles, and some of these they went over to albums too.
How
So-
much did them singles sell? Because I got, my hot take is that Will Smith might be the best soundtrack rapper as far as sales go.
So,
Are you saying he could sell an album or sell a movie?
I'm talking about soundtrack
sell the
songs.
soundtrack song.
Like his
The
songs
sound-
on the
Actual
cover.
song.
The
The
soundtrack
actual
songs.
song.
His soundtrack
How well
songs.
Like
do
he's
they
made
do?
the best soundtrack songs. That's
He
what you
sold
said.
the
Hey,
most.
there's a lot
So
of
the most
soundtrack
made the
I'm
songs.
saying sold the most.
So more than that Drop Down and Get Your Eagle on.
I don't. It's,
What's the
Players Club?
Was that a movie?
That was on
What you looking up? I'm
that was
look up
Bad
something.
Boys.
What
That
you-
was Nelly. That was Nelly.
I
Nelly
mean,
Diddy
Ice
on-
Cube Players Club? Come on now. Whitney
I was
Clubbing?
just gonna
You
say
think,
that.
well, y'all think We Be Clubbing sold more than
Yes,
Men in
nigga.
Black? Y'all
I'm
bugging.
a hoe, and we be clubbing.
Sold more than
Bro,
Men in
listen,
Black.
listen,
that
listen,
white people also listen to.
I was just in Cleveland.
I
I was in four different places.
You talking culturally
Listen
important?
to what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying.
about
No,
sales.
listen to what I'm saying. Each DJ mixed that in. It's regional. Motherfuckers still
I'm not
listen to that, dog.
disagreeing on that. I'm talking about
How many
sales.
times
You
in the
talking
last
culturally?
in the last
Culturally.
15 years? When last time you heard Men in Black, the song?
Hey, that's not fair because
I said 15. I'm giving you 15.
when the last time I heard it in Black, actually,
The song.
Well,
Out in
right?
public.
in public.
Yeah.
Not on the movie.
Bro, We Be
Not on
Clubbing
TV.
didn't even chart past 32.
We Be Clubbing didn't get a certification.
They didn't get a certification. Men in Black, bro. The song.
I mean, Men in Black was- I mean, yeah.
That's
I mean,
What
crazy.
about the okay?
He had
But
a
I mean,
sequel
but
to the
I-
song.
Wait, what about the Juice soundtrack?
So we talking about, so who? But who?
The movie.
No, but who?
Tupac did the movie.
No, but who are we? But Tupac didn't have a signature song on there.
How
Did
come
he?
he didn't?
What song?
On Juice?
On Juice, the soundtrack?
What was the song that goes up against
Number
Men in
one.
What song is beating Men in Black?
That's
the only
good.
song that I can think of is All the Lights by Kendrick Lamar and SZA that could potentially do it.
That might have it.
That's the only one.
Tupac
Or-
did not have a song on the Juice soundtrack.
What about the
Oh, Blood of Rim, sorry.
Blue Streak? The Blue Streak soundtrack. I feel like Bow Wow went crazy on that motherfucker.
He did have a song on Blue Street. But see, the problem the thing
I'm talking sales
the thing I hate
and
about your
charts.
debating is because Will Smith's whole life and career is being the safest
Right.
internationally known.
And he made,
Okay, just-
you know
So,
what it is? Will Smith made the TikTok music era possible because he made jingle
That
music.
doesn't take away that he got the most sales though.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I mean,
Bow did not have a track on the Blue Streak soundtrack.
you know, it's who the lead single on Blue Streak soundtrack was Jay-Z's best friend,
Yeah, I just saw that. That was interesting.
That's wild.
and that peaked at 52. So that's not beating
Damn,
Will
what the fuck
Smith.
song
I
was
feel
that?
like Men in Black and then and Nod Your Head. Both of those went
No,
number
Wild Wild
one.
West would probably been the second one you should.
yeah, Wild West. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel
because
like
Nod Your
No,
Head
I'm
was
saying
Wild
one.
Wild West went number one.
Yeah.
Okay, I bet you Nod Your Head went number one too. I bet you Will Smith got 3 number one soundtrack
Nod
songs.
Your Head. What the fuck's
That's
up?
the second.
Black
That's
Suit's
why Men in
coming.
Black too.
Men in Black too.
That one's 77.
Okay, but
That's
Men in Black did,
too.
right?
Men in Black apparently didn't chart in America.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
It went double platinum. I don't understand. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's crazy.
I don't get it.
That's crazy.
But like I said, I feel like there's no
Hey, so-
rapper that has better that has
Has a better soundtrack.
performing
That also
soundtrack
got-
songs.
That also got him a Grammy.
What
Yeah,
about, damn.
So I said
Pitbull?
Kendrick might be the
Florida?
only one.
Do Pitbull got soundtrack music?
Kendrick,
Yes,
Yes,
he does.
nigga.
Fast and the Furious, nigga.
He was on Fast and the Furious.
Damn near every one of those Fast and the Furious songs.
That is probably the number one rapper.
Who?
It's the Mexican rapper who did Danza Kuduro. I hear that.
What about Seal? I
Dog.
mean,
He's not a rapper.
He's not a rapper.
Oh, we just.
Hey,
Oh, we
Ludacris-
If you talk about artists, then I will always love you is beating everything.
Yeah,
Roll Out.
The Titanic song.
Yeah.
One of those was probably the number one ever.
Ludacris Roll Out, wasn't that on Too Fast and Furious?
That was released for the album. That just got
Yeah, that was-
Bro, nobody's beating Will Smith's accomplishments.
Are you
and-
talking American rappers? I guarantee there's no. I feel like
That's crazy.
I hear Danza Kuduro to this day out places.
Hey, but Wild Wild West is a banger though.
Wow, what's his code? Men in Black was ass to me. You
What?
know what
The first one? Yeah, right. We
The
go
song,
with straight.
I didn't really care for that song.
No,
Yeah.
no, the man in
That's
black.
what I'm saying.
The man in black.
Here comes the man in black.
No. I think when the alien got to sing it, I was like, I bought this completely, dog.
Will was absolutely flowing on Wild Wild West. He
Wild
came
West
in
is
that
not.
motherfucker.
Wild Wild West is funny to me because
I hated Wild Wild West. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Obviously, that was what he picked for the Matrix. So I was just like, every time I think about that, I'm just like, bro, it's gonna be the same track, but he gonna be talking about Matrix.
We going straight to the Matrix.
That's crazy.
That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot.
If we talking just American rappers,
Bro, yeah, bro.
But I mean, I'm only reason, like I said, the only reason I'm getting to Will Smith because, like I said, he was
Matrix
the
over the
pretty
Wild
boy,
Wild
baby
West.
boy, clean version.
Any damsel that's
Forever.
in
So I mean,
distress.
yes, he go in the movies in
Why you gotta
that
get that caveat on him?
because
though?
that is
But why?
in the movies
It's
he
a movie.
did. In the movies,
You know what I'm
Any
saying?
but all the
damsel
movies he
that's in distress
did do
gets out of that dress.
that they went hit was his movie.
Man's was flowing.
Who?
Like
Widow,
what?
he was flowing. Like just any damsel that's in distress get out of that dress when they meet Jim West.
Are you still talking about the West?
But you can't. Okay, but there's so many other safe rappers out there that could have competed with him. Just, no, I'm just saying in general.
LL Cool J.
LL ain't got a soundtrack.
He ain't did no movie that's gonna
soundtrack
need him a
singer.
soundtrack.
Shut him down on Ennis Given Sunday.
I'm sorry, I didn't finish my
He got my
At
head.
that level.
He got my head is like a shark's fin in blue.
Hey, what is that? That one song with J Lo. Hey
I'm just
girl, I
saying, he
wanna rap
got
the world.
soundtrack songs. He just ain't competing with Will Smith, man. Big Willie, man. Will William, bro. What y'all talking about?
But I'm just saying.
That
I mean,
Paradise here we go.
Will had a safe space, fam. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. That's
Hey,
just what it is.
I mean,
Legit.
I guess.
I don't want to take it. I'm not taking it away from him. Like, but the
What
songs
did Kendrick
coincided
Lamar
with the
do? 'Cause
movies.
That's the only one that I can think.
He's
of.
in the movies.
I didn't even want to bust you out like that. All the stars went down.
That's no, I said that's the only one that potentially could. That's what I said. Kendrick and SZA, All the Stars, Black Panther soundtrack.
Oh, I mean,
Hey, but that the Black Panther soundtrack was crazy.
that's also a different. I feel like that's also the thing about too. That was such a different
In
time.
Brazil, it only went 2 times platinum here. So that's about the same.
Not the same, but still, that diamond does.
That
That
diamond
diamond does give it a little bit. Give it a boost.
I mean, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying. I just give it to Will because that's just who Will is, fam. I mean, you know what
But
I'm
Will
saying.
got more.
Like I feel
As
like.
far as, because like I said,
Because he did more movies. Like, but he didn't do a
it.
soundtrack to Independence Day. Like, he wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends
I
on the
feel like
movie.
he probably got a song for that.
He probably had it in touch.
They didn't relate
He
to
had it in
that.
touch. Like, y'all doing the
It's on a
soundtrack?
hard drive
But
somewhere.
the thing is, we didn't even bring up. Remember, he had the track on the Aladdin soundtrack.
He did.
I didn't. The movie for the movie he did. I didn't
Yes,
see
he
that.
did.
He
I
did
think
the
that-
live
I think
action.
I think that might actually did decent. Look
I don't
at
know
that.
what-
He got a catalog of soundtrack records.
For kids,
It's a lost art now.
for kids movies.
It's a lost art. It's a
For
lost
family.
art.
He
I
has
was
a,
just
he
gonna
has,
say that y'all
yeah.
debating over something that's not even the same genre.
that's what I'm saying.
Talking
Like,
about soundtrack in general.
But
If
you
it's a
can't
soundtrack,
say that because
yes,
that's
you can.
That's okay. Then The Rock got a better soundtrack record than
No, he
anybody
does
because he
not.
got Moana. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
He's not rapping on it though. I said
I mean, he ain't.
that's not rapping.
he rapping on
He is
Moana.
rapping on it.
No, he's
I thought he was
not.
singing.
He's singing.
sings
What
and
can I
raps.
do except
he
we're
has a
welcome?
verse where he raps.
Bro, listen. Me
Rock
and my
got a
daughter-
song.
Yeah, it's we're welcome. What does that say?
What can I
I
say
say
except you're welcome?
Y'all got it.
That is
Y'all got
singing,
it.
bro. That is
No,
not
he actually
rapping.
raps on it. Yeah, I can go on and on and on. All that shit.
That
you know, that was a rap.
But
that was a
Now
verse.
you disregarding his rap. Like you said, it wasn't a rap.
Hold on.
So on the soundtrack, Lin-Manuel Miranda did all of the rock stuff.
Who?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
So like,
Hamilton.
Hamilton nigga.
so he like wrote everything, or he sang for him.
On the actual soundtrack, it says that Lin-Manuel Miranda did all.
So
that.
on the movie,
So the movie
Or
he's
he
singing.
performed it.
in the
No,
movie,
on the performance, it has him as the performer. In the movie, they had The Rock
Do it.
but I guess on the soundtrack version,
it's not the Rock.
it was him.
Oh, so they really didn't put it in
And
the
what
studio.
did that do?
That's what I'm looking anyway. It didn't seem like it did.
Yeah, I still
It
don't
might
think.
not got released as a single.
Yeah, I don't think that still beat the Rock.
It looked like
I mean,
a single.
Will Smith.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That's like, I agree with, like I said, with King. It's like he's. I'm not saying he doesn't.
Oh, somebody
his-
named Jordan Fisher. Actually,
I'm not saying that his
performed
catalog, like Will Smith's catalog, isn't great, and you can even agree. I can agree
Okay,
with you
so-
and say, but I'm like his choice.
No,
that some
because
songs are actually the same. The movie itself actually does.
But- so
fucking
my question-
other than Wild Wild West.
but Black
But-
Panther and Men in Black is in the same rating category as PG-13. So how come? So why are we excluding one from the other?
I mean, I wouldn't. That's why they're up there equally with it, because it was a family movie.
That's what I'm saying. Will Smith.
But you're trying to trying to take away that I said that, like all of his hits come from family movies though,
No, but
because
okay.
he don't have a rap to Independence Day.
Okay, but here's the thing. There's no soundtrack song that is outside of a family movie that is going to compete with any of the family movie songs. So when we're talking soundtrack songs,
like a Duro.
so when we're talking, if we're talking soundtrack records, no matter what, it's always going to be based off of a family movie because those are the ones that chart the highest. Name me one from fucking Paid in Full or whatever that's going to chart higher than any family movie song.
That's also probably true. I feel like, in order to chart high, especially when you're talking about a soundtrack, you gotta have crossovers.
Yeah.
So you gotta get singles.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
that's what I said.
But that's the point.
It's a pointless caveat.
You're categorizing Will Smith's movies with other movies that aren't family necessary movies.
No, I'm not. I said soundtrack in general.
You did say
Give me a
soundtrack in
soundtrack
Yeah,
song.
But I mean,
No,
but you
why-
can't.
and
But
that's
you
what
couldn't.
I'm saying,
Because
the
that's what we
difference
said.
is-
Like,
But
you
you
could.
can't. There-
No,
because
you
it-
can, because if I make a Wild Wild West, I can't compare the audience that's gonna go see Wild Wild West to the audience that's gonna go see Black Panther, because that's not gonna be the same number.
It's in the same.
No, it's not, because one is a black movie and one is a mixed movie. One allows anybody to go see it.
So,
And it's
then,
Marvel.
so then that's the
So
case.
that's the
Which
thing,
one was
like
the black
you're.
movie? I just thought because you said and it's Marvel, so I was like,
I was gonna say the Marvel thing, because that could still be the caveat of like why people.
Barry Sonnenberg ain't making a black movie. And you taking just Will Smith being black.
What are you saying? Wait, what?
No, we talking
What
about
is the
Black Panther is the black movie.
Which one is the black movie?
Black Panther. I was
Black
saying.
No, it's
Panther.
not.
That's a Marvel.
That's a Marvel movie. Marvel's for everybody.
Black
What are you
Panther
talking
was a
about?
majority black cast. It was one of the first movies Marvel
I'm
did.
not saying
with
that's not the
Can I
case.
finish?
No,
Let me just get it out. Let me just get it out, and y'all can go with it what y'all want. But Black Panther was the first majority black cast movie with black protagonists, antagonists,
And a
and
very
all
black
the whites
soundtrack.
were secondary. Wild Wild West was a mixed movie. It was all ages, all races, all creeds, all color can go see it, and there was no controversy behind it. Black Panther came with controversy. That's why I'm saying you can't compare the two, because they had a tougher audience to grasp than Wild Wild
I disagree
West.
with that immediately.
Yeah.
Black Panther was backed by the largest studio on earth. That is part of the Marvel machine.
So is Ironheart. Who cares if people don't like it?
No.
You saying two separate things.
No, I'm
you-
not.
you-
I'm
you-
telling you what people did.
No, you're having
people
two separate
looked at it and
arguments,
said,
G.
I don't want to see that because it's all black cast.
I wouldn't say that.
No, that's
I
what
would've
they
thought-
did.
So
Black
you-
Panther
hold on.
went through that.
So you think it made $1 billion just on black people? Because I'm gonna let you know it didn't.
Of course it did. Of course
What are we
it did.
talking
Of
about
course
here?
it
It made
did.
$1 billion then.
Right.
But my point is, it's tough to, like, I get why you're saying it's a black film. But and this is something that I've said before this, it's tough to just categorize it as a black film because it is bankrolled, again, by the largest studio on earth.
But you couldn't say. But you're not going to sit here and say that Disney didn't utilize that actual aspect as well.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Knowing
no,
it-
That was
knowing
on
it was a
purpose.
successful
That was on
black-
purpose.
But
Like,
my
you're
thing
saying
is
like
this.
that,
Why
like-
is that a differentiator in this debate in regards to that? Because if that's the case, then you could be like, oh well, you can't argue Eminem being one of the top MCs
Well, no,
because he's
because
white.
it's
Well, no,
audience.
He's white.
It's
Well,
audience.
like, so you can't put that category
What I was
on
arguing,
soundtracks.
what I was
That makes
arguing,
no
because I thought we was
sense.
arguing was the fact of, like we were talking about family movies.
No,
And-
that's what y'all doing.
No, because you like that's
I said
What's
soundtracks.
the original film?
because what you keep trying to blow away is the fact that you're saying any soundtrack of any movie is, but we at the same time agreed that the highest movies is going to be family movies.
Okay,
so if
And
you
that's what Will Smith makes.
so if you're
Family
saying that
movies.
who is better than Will Smith at making soundtracks, you really got to find somebody who's making family movies.
No, because,
like Will Smith,
because
that would top in the same
no,
way.
because here's where I disagree. Just because a rapper is in a family movie does not mean that they're going to make a chart-topping song, because those are two separate engines that are going to fuel it. We've seen rappers, we've seen Ice Cube, we've seen Tyrese, we've seen so many artists in family-made movies, and they put out a soundtrack song, and that shit was ass. So they said we cannot just say, "Oh, Will Smith," because he got like, no, that's not the case.
No, because Will Smith has
that's why I
the appeal.
said these are irrelevant factors in the debate. We're just talking about soundtracks. No matter what, if it's on the soundtrack, it's in the debate.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, like,
and nobody is beating Will Smith.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you win in that debate, but I'm telling you why. It's because Will Smith is who he is. Like, we grew up with him as a rapping TV show person. He's rapped in countless clean things. Like, he literally is who Will Smith is.
So y'all think the only reason that those songs win is because it's Will Smith?
Will Smith is part of the whole machine of the movie and everything.
Okay. So what about all the other rappers that are big?
They ain't as big as Will Smith in the clean family environment, nigga.
I also don't think nowadays a lot of rappers.
Like, there ain't nobody that you can say who did a clean family movie, like did a family movie song that was clean, like Will Smith.
Yeah, I don't. But
So
I don't
just
think
because they didn't do it, so why?
No, name it.
Because what I'm saying though,
you can't keep saying is he relevant if he has no.
Okay, so then
listen.
no, that question.
Let me finish.
No, let me. He asked me
I didn't even finish.
Bro, you listen.
Wait, hold on.
Will Smith got
Never mind.
He asked me a question. Let me answer his question before you start integrating some other shit. Then I gotta address you.
You got it, bro.
All right. So to your question, just because somebody didn't do it doesn't mean that okay. If that's the case, then I could be like, all right, well, shit. We the best podcast in geek history because we did all this shit first. Just because somebody else didn't do it in Will Smith genre doesn't mean that we got to put, okay, well, nobody else did it, so, that's the only reason why. He's it. Just because eliminating all that. The main factor is if it's on the soundtrack, it's for contention. No other shit is one. Everybody else has the same ability to be it. If you are a rapper and you could be in movies, you have the ability to put out a soundtrack song. If you're a rapper and an actor, you have the ability to be in a family movie. Just because you didn't do it don't mean that it validates Will Smith's claim to being the best.
Will Smith.
So then why are we even bringing it up? To me,
because you're trying to compare. You're trying to say, like I said, I didn't disagree with you that he probably the best, but I'm telling you why.
But that's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant because that's who Will Smith is.
Nah, that's
so you tell
irrelevant.
me Will Smith is gonna tell you like, oh, I'm actually this cussing ass drug dealing ass rapper. He knows he's a clean rapping artist.
I'm saying in the debate of who makes the best soundtrack records, Will Smith is gonna be like, well, it's probably me because also I'm the best
because
actor,
he's gonna have better
I'm also
reach.
a good rapper. No, it's just like he made a better song than anybody else in the genre who has tried to do it.
Because the way I look at it, right, Will Smith has the opportunity. He knows the script, right? He's in the movie. Already in his mind, he's probably thinking, how can I capitalize on this even more, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like rapping. I can make a song to this. I'm gonna make a track to this. Whether or not it goes platinum or goes number one, that's besides the point. That's just who he is. I'm gonna make a song to this because I can, right? I don't think we're getting that from a lot of other rappers that's really thinking it in that aspect.
And I agree, but that
You know
doesn't
what I
mean
mean?
that it doesn't change his claim. That's
No,
what I said.
I get what
so
you're
that's why I said
saying.
it's a relevant factor in it. Because then that's the case. You can be like, all right, Jordan is the best basketball player, but then it's like, oh, but my nigga I seen on the block, he better, but he just he ended up being in prison, but he better than Jordan. It's like nobody brings that up in any other best factor. You never bring up the top and say, oh, but you know what? Because it's who he is, and the other person didn't do it. That's irrelevant in the conversation.
In just a hip hop conversation, I think that you lose the point that people throughout all of years have always still gave Will Smith his props, but even as any hip hop has said, Will Smith is in his own fucking lane though.
Yeah.
Like he's his own fucking lane. Like he's a great rap artist. He's been successful in his life in his own lane. No matter if anyone else tried to do it, whatever, he created his lane and he lives very well off of it. Yeah. Which is why now when he's trying to be another nigga, we like, bro.
Man, that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
What is this? Midlife crisis.
You know what I'm saying? But his life that we all, whether people hated Will Smith because he was successful or liked him because he was successful, is because the lane that he chose made him very internationally loved, well respected, which made his movies blockbuster hits, which would make his single of the damn thing a damn near blockbuster because he was a well loved individual.
Moral of the
just
story?
him as a person in general. So yes, white people of all kinds gonna love Wild Wild West and Men in Black because that's everybody going to see this. It's an international movie. Just like I said, I get
Everybody
it.
love
I can't say
Will
Ice
Smith.
Cube, We Be Clubbing is that because it was a black movie.
Yeah,
a lot of black
that's
people gonna see
culture.
that.
Listen, I listen to We Be Clubbing way more than any Will Smith shit because that's more culturally relevant. But
Right.
with that said,
But
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying. But again, to me, it's just like when you talk about the top, are you talking about who's number one? You don't have to put a caveat in that has nothing to do with the argument in general. The main argument was if it's on a soundtrack, it's in contention for who makes the better. Will Smith does it. That's the main thing I said because of sales. There was no because it's Will Smith, he's in the movie. Like no, it's just strictly because of sales.
But that's what I said.
So before we go to anybody else, before anything, are we strictly just sales? That's it. It's Wiz Khalifa. It's Wiz Khalifa because the See You Again that went 14 times.
Okay.
That's
See,
it.
that's an
Wiz-
actual
Wiz-
debating fact. That's what I was looking for.
But
See you again, Fast and Furious. Yep, and that's I forgot about that.
There we go. There
Number
go the
two.
winner.
Number two, Kendrick Lamar.
No, number 2 is Suicide Squad. What is it? The Lil Wayne track, Lil Wayne, Purple Lamborghini.
What? Really?
Yeah, that
Ooh,
song
I
went
didn't
crazy.
expect that.
That song went crazy.
See now this is more of what makes sense for a debate instead of
That's
this
what-
other
like I said,
random.
But I mean, because no
factors.
one knows this. They're just doing the
But
research.
that's
Like you
what-
trying to get
that's
niggas
what
just to
I was
guess
asking.
shit.
That's what I was saying.
Like
That's
you
the whole
trying
point of debate.
The how we got into the debate was Deuces said Will Smith is probably the greatest soundtrack rapper of all time.
And then he
Right.
said, he's from the beginning. He said based on sales. So that's when I started. Okay, let me
Yeah,
look.
and that's why I said that positive
Y'all-
Kendrick.
y'all-
But I never really,
adding more
I never
factors.
gave anybody of like, I know this nigga made more sense. I just threw people out. I'm just giving out soundtracks. And it's like,
when
so
you
we're
were
breaking
doing
it
that, When
down.
you were doing that, I was
looking
looking
them
to
up.
see what they sold.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect a Lil Wayne. I forgot all about See You
I
Again.
forgot all
I
about
forgot that was a rap
Lamborghini.
song. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I don't know if it
But
was
that-
Purple Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
I forgot that was a rap song, but yeah, no, that Wiz Khalifa song definitely.
Oh
definitely.
damn, the one with on Ninja Turtles album too. That had Wiz on it as well.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's on that
that
joint?
one.
Oh, the new, oh yeah, that was the
Out the Shadows.
Oh, the new joint. Okay, the
Out the Shadows.
cartoon.
No, I think it was on Out the Shadows.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
No,
Michael
okay,
Bay
Purple
joint.
Lamborghini only did one platinum. So that Wild Wild West would still be on.
Okay. But but yeah, no, yeah. See you. I be forgetting that's a rap song just because
What about
of
Sucker
the
for
sentiments,
Pain?
the
Yeah.
sentiment of it, and we've been a long
Sucker for Pain
time.
would be up there, but that's
Yeah.
Sucker for Pain. That's the
Suicide Squad 2.
that's on the first Suicide Squad. Wayne,
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right,
Khalifa,
right.
and Imagine Dragons, and then Ty Dolla $ign do the hook.
Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah. Wiz Khalifa got him. Yep.
Hey, so damn. So it goes Will Smith, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I mean, Wiz Khalifa only got the one song.
And Wiz,
Yeah,
Will
yeah,
have multiple.
You got multiple
He
songs.
got,
You know what I'm saying?
technically, he got 2. I mean, you named him twice.
Yeah, technically.
Oh,
I mean, and you said one song did 14 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So I
14
mean,
a lot.
14 beats 2 doubles.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
It does. It does.
It's the sentiment behind See You Again.
See,
though.
and that's
And I mean, and that was what that was the last. What was that? When he passed, wasn't
That
that?
was
six or
Paul
seven?
Walker. That was 7.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Right after he had passed.
Yeah.
Remember
That was the whole song.
That was the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that
That
song
song
was
called
everywhere.
Tears, niggas.
So I mean,
I forgot.
but like
about
I said,
that
I
song.
wouldn't. This could have went a lot faster. If Dishes was like, bro, everybody be quiet. I'm gonna look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I said sales from the beginning.
No,
that's why I was out of the conversation. But when I started hearing like, because when he said sales, I do agree with Deuces. Once he said sales, I do agree. Everything else is out of the window because sales is going to be sales is going to be sales. Whatever your reach is, a song is a song is a song, right? Like it's even if it only hits, if it hits urban radio, if it hits pop radio, once a song gets popular enough, we know white people are going to latch onto it. So I do agree that whether it was a family film or not, eventually songs get out of zeitgeist. Like songs get into to the ether where everybody is going to hear it. Whatever movie it came from, you might just forget whatever movie it was on. So once it got to that point, I'm like, I don't care about anything else y'all talking. Let me look at the numbers as y'all drop out names. I wouldn't have thought about Wiz Khalifa.
I forgot
Like,
all of
I
that. I would have
about
told
that.
you. Otherwise, I would even said the statement.
It was when I started looking at the Fast and Furious. I told you, I thought that song. And granted, he a Puerto Rican rapper, so it's like maybe you
Yeah.
only talking American.
Yeah, because you did ask that.
I
Yeah.
knew that was 5 million. So I'm like, well, let me see what other tracks, because I know those movies are very popular, so I know those soundtracks are probably popular.
I mean, I get that.
They got
I
hits on
think even for me, I know I put a lot of my fight against Will Smith because in your hot take is like, well, everything that he's ever even been successful with, he was in the movie too. Like Wisdom wasn't in these movies. They're not rappers in the movie and did something.
So that'd be the other thing where it was like, where I guess that would have been the clarifying question I would have asked is, okay, are we talking rapper actor, where it's like you have to be in the movie? Because then it does take you down. You're talking LL.
Yeah.
You talking,
But see, that's what
I
Those are people I would.
Yeah.
But see, those are people I was picking. That's what I'm saying. Ice
But see,
Cube.
that's why I said it. Remember, that's why I made it clear.
Should I try one?
Yeah.
That's a cheat, because I think he just
You
used
said
it.
who?
Should I try it again?
No, he didn't. His
No.
first single off it was the dun 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 dun,
And then he had Window Shopper.
Dun, dun,
What?
dun, dun, dun,
Give it a shot trying.
That's Give It a Shot
album.
Trying?
That's on the album.
Yeah,
That's on the soundtrack
On the
album.
soundtrack?
Yeah.
Best friend, will you be my best friend? Every song that he
all
performed in that
stuff was on there.
movie is all on
Yeah,
that
on the soundtrack.
soundtrack.
Yeah, well.
soundtrack.
But it was also
8
a
Mile.
massacre. That's why.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I love
Ooh.
those tracks. 8
Mile.
Mile. 8 Mile might
Ooh,
be.
Lose Yourself might be up there.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
crazy.
think about Lose Yourself.
Lose yourself.
I didn't think about Lose Yourself.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, so that was my case. Like, even everybody was
But,
picking and
yeah.
comparing its rappers.
But see, that's why I made it clear. I was like, no, my whole debate is if it's on the soundtrack, it's in contention against Will Smith.
Lose Yourself definitely is up there with 13 times platinum.
13 times
Ooh,
platinum.
See, that's what I said. That's what I was looking for the end of the debate.
And that would have been a fight though because
Yeah.
because Eminem was in the movie.
Yeah.
So I would have argued that
and,
one.
and you would have won that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like I said,
'Cause
that's what I was looking for.
that's
in the
what I was
debate,
looking
not
for.
the
It goes
extra
into
stuff.
because not like is the one mega hit bigger than
Then multiples?
multiple?
Because he
hits?
has technically 3 that charted, right?
4, because two songs from Aladdin charted.
Oh shit! So
So that's what it's like. Does one mega hit outweigh?
I
think the
I would
nigga
go
hit
with
out
I
way.
think the mega hit.
I would go
You
consistency.
go with consistency. I think it's more so who you are as a person because
Yeah.
I even think about that. Ooh, you know what? I'm with Tripp.
If I
Cause
go diamond
I would trip.
once,
Because I mean,
So-
because
I would
Eminem
trip.
has he got a song on Cradle to the Grave.
I think multiple one
if I go
time.
diamond once, is that better than me going
I gotta
platinum 5
okay.
times?
I'm gonna ask you one question: is Vanilla Ice better than J. Cole?
No. So that's why I'm like, that's where I would say consistency then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm with
That's what
Tripp
we
on
arguing.
consistency.
Oh, that's right. You started off saying you think the mega hit. That's right.
I said the
Yeah,
mega hit.
okay.
I said the
Yeah,
mega
yeah,
hit, but then I said now I'm going with Tripp because
That's right.
consistency.
Yeah.
I agree. I still believe in the mega hit because I believe
So you think vanilla
because you
Ice?
eating longer with it.
I don't know if you are, because you got to worry about that one track.
You think Vanilla Ice still eating off of Ice Ice Baby?
He is.
He's still performing
He
it.
not.
So-
He not, because all that money is going to.
Well, whoever it is,
But-
somebody's still eating off
I
of
mean,
that.
yeah, it's still money still getting generated off of it. Like
That's true. That's
You
true.
feel?
Yeah,
But do
yeah.
you think that that's making more than
what if
all of those J. Cole charting hits?
Yes. Because where are they using it?
Yeah. Yeah. If-
Y'all
if-
forget, man, these hits
Yeah.
that y'all talking about, bro, is used as skate rings and
It is.
schools
Yep.
and all the other shit. If you that was my point. I was trying to make that clear. That's why I wasn't trying to cut you off. But I'm saying Will Smith shit is used in middle schools, elementary schools, all over the world, bro. So that's the catch.
I
Like
guess, but then you're making the point that I was trying to say, because that means, that means it is better to be consistent, because all those Will Smith versus Lose Yourself,
Yeah.
or See You Again.
So here's
no. See, you
Yeah, I said,
looking at
yeah.
one perspective. Lose Yourself or See You Again could be used globally as well. That's what I'm saying, is where they're using it. So you're consistent. I would rather have the mega hit, because the mega hit will be used over and over again, rebranded, copied
Yeah.
from.
Like Men in
all
Black
that
can't be
shit. You can
used no
drop
more.
a platinum
It's just- it's a
hit
movie
and it can just
soundtrack.
be gone. And then it went platinum once, and now nobody's using it. There's no royalties behind it. Like, that's the whole thing with Bad Boy. Bad Boy was great for a long while, and people was trying to use their sound. And after a while, it died, and now that's why it was like before Diddy went into this whole thing. He gave back all the masters. Yeah, because he can't use them.
So I think it does lean on personally what you feel, because I agree with you 100%. However, me personally, I would rather want multiple, and I think it's more of a person. It's more of a person.
I think, but I was like,
Because it's like I said, as an artist, even as an artist, I wouldn't want just one mega hit. I would not be
but
satisfied with it.
that's
So that's why I said it's more personal.
That's a personal decision.
Yeah.
I think even because just because I have that one mega hit, sure, it can be used everywhere. That's not to say all of these other, like if we're using an example that Deuce said J. Cole or Vanilla Ice. Just because Vanilla Ice, Ice Baby can be used a lot of places, it's not to say a lot of J. Cole hits can't be used in multiple places too.
But to this argument's defense, and what Cardi said, you was in Men in Black
we went
multiple
back to the
times.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I said, like even in the debate of even putting Will Smith in that debate, now it's like all his hits are specifically for that movie.
Right. Yeah.
Like all these other people who really went higher than him made a song for the soundtrack.
Wait a minute. All right, and I don't think it's gonna change the outcome. Where did Miami chart?
I don't think that's a soundtrack song.
That wasn't.
No, that was Big Willie style.
That was Big Willie style.
Oh,
Welcome
for
to
some reason
Miami,
I put it with Men in Black 2.
No.
No, I
No,
don't
because they wasn't even in Miami in Men in Black 2. That was 3.
I thought you was gonna say you put it
That
with
was
Bad
in-
Boys.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I
Bad
thought.
Boys to me, Bad Boys too.
They was in.
But no, that would be my.
all three movies.
okay.
That's why I said that's what I said for me. I would want to make it
add that to there
because you couldn't. Like I said, there is no scenarios to hear Men in Black play or Wild Wild West play.
outside of a Men in Black theme something.
He made
Yeah.
that album when he had a club in Miami.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a clip in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we was doing the fool.
Them just-
At the time,
now I'm telling you, we 3-4 videos away from Will showing up with a Pooh Shiesty. Like he going through.
I need to put a gorilla in.
He going through a whole midnight
You can see it.
crisis.
We don't need to see that.
I don't, but I want to see it.
You want him to take it there. I'm with you.
I want to
Right.
see him take it there.
I knew
like
it.
take
When
it
I
all
saw
the way.
it,
When
there.
a nigga in his villain arc, I want him to go all the way
This is
through the villain.
This is the comeback.
Yeah.
Is that before I
This
like
is
Pretty
the
Girls?
comeback. That was before. We did the freestyle.
I
Yeah,
heard I like Pretty Girls. I was like, you know
The,
what?
not the second freestyle. Because the second. Did y'all hear the second freestyle?
No, I don't know about it.
And he said something that he dropped the bar don't be speaking on my name because you know I get a little bit slappy. He was like,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
I saw somebody tweet like that.
Come
I
on,
was like, y'all reaffirmed. Like, all right,
Girls actually slap on like a speed
Yeah,
1.25.
oh, yeah, you
Yeah, up it up.
that bitch up.
Like they've been playing that shit off of Nokia. That shit cold. Like off the Nokia beat, that shit cold.
I was just like, what we doing?
Yeah, that was terrible. The video and everything.
He's definitely out here cussing his raps to sell records.
Man.
You said what?
I said Will is definitely out here cussing his raps. to
That's
sell
why I said now
records.
you need to push that in
That's
the
why I'm
grill.
surprised Eminem. Like, listen here. As much as I'm tired of Eminem, now would have been the perfect time for Eminem to be like, bro, drop it again. Drop another disc, bro. Because as much as I get old, like I said, I'm tired of Eminem. Like, I'm not a fan of his right now. I will listen to his Will Smith disc because Will Smith definitely.
Will Smith don't need to be dissed though.
Yes, he does.
I need him. He can
Yes,
crash.
he
I want
does.
him to crash.
Bro, you made a complete 180. Let's say you made a complete 180.
It
now.
was
Like,
just all Will Smith, all positive, all this, and now fuck Will Smith. And of course you roll it on.
Now Will
Who put
Smith.
this nigga on a nag ass?
Now Will Smith is wilding. Now Will Smith needs to be
duality
stopped.
is crazy.
Wow.
All this wild, wild west, dog.
They gonna have the
Duality is crazy.
What happened?
Now Will Smith needs to be stopped. And like I said, I don't know what timeline we
I
on
still
with.
don't. I still don't want to hear him.
Pooh Shiesty
I don't
Will.
want to hear neither of them old ass niggas battle.
I want to hear Pooh
I
Shiesty
want to hear.
Will.
You know what I want to hear? I want to hear y'all invest in something else and just stop it, bro. Because it's stupid.
What if Will link up with Freeway, bro?
I want Philadelphia.
Great
Him,
niggas out here rapping
him,
and
Meek,
shit.
Freeway on the album.
And single
And
with the reconstructed
Philly,
voice?
call that shit Philly boys. That's it, dog. I need it. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be our last podcast.
I was just gonna say,
I need it.
we are retiring.
Will Smith gang early. Bang,
I feel
bang,
like-
gang early.
I feel
Philly
like
Street.
I left out of town and came back to the wrong dimension. This is not Earth 616. I don't know where.
I ain't
the fuck
never heard
this
Will
is.
Smith. I ain't never heard Will Smith say early, bro. If he say early,
You know what?
You never heard Will Smith say early.
No.
He said it.
That hat make more sense now.
you know what?
That hat make more sense.
All
'cause
right,
he-
what would y'all
very-
rather? Eminem, Will Smith, or continuation of this UK versus US beef?
Oh my god.
I don't even know how we got there. But
No, you know how we got here. Yo boy. Yo,
I was just about to say that.
Yo, Scorpio G.
I thought, yeah, he just been adding.
Niggas gonna say, look,
He
niggas
been
gonna
adding
say
fuel to
he
the
was
fire.
co-signing shit. He was co-signing the shit and he
Yeah,
blew up.
It was Skepta.
Nobody else.
But wait,
Nobody listened to nobody else.
Still
who said
Bacardi
that, though.
boy. Skepta. Skepta's also Bacardi boy.
I ain't my boy.
But because like I said,
Bro,
between
there's no
you
way.
and Trip, I think is the only.
Trip fuck with Skepta probably definitely.
You and
harder
Trip
than
is the
I do.
only one that really be like really rocking with the UK rap like that.
I mean, I like a good UK rap here and there.
Really be
I
rocking
listen to
with
some UK rap.
it. See?
But to be fair, the UK rap, bro, is not for us. It's for a special ear. You gotta like.
I'm
the
listening
sound.
to it in a British accent.
So this is the timeline.
When I'm listening to UK rap, I'm British in that moment. You know,
I mean, you gotta be in that energy. I'm about to stick a nigga too. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so the timeline is after the Joey Badass and what's the name beef and everything like that. Skepta just randomly was like, "Yo, I want to rap too." UK rap, pretty much UK rappers got something to say.
No, they don't.
And then
They
nobody
do.
took
You just
it.
don't know what they say.
Nobody took it serious, and then Skepta did another video, and then he started actually naming people, and then he said, join the Lucas, and then when he said that,
he
Lucas,
said it like that.
yeah, you know,
And
yeah.
then he called him what did he call him, a dumbass or something? I forget. Bro,
He said,
I saw it, you know, niggas gonna put it on there. I'm like, let me give it a listen. I already don't like UK rap. I don't care.
I don't like UK
I ain't
rap
gonna
either.
hold you. All of it is trash.
Damn.
All of it.
Damn. Nasty work.
It's lame. That's a lie.
And
It is,
so
though.
I listened to it, and like I said, at one point he called him like rubbish, and I wanted to throw my head.
Bro, that's
like-
it's
you
UK
like-
slang.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
It's just because it sounds weird to
Like,
us don't mean that it's
bro,
not the right thing.
I listen to Japan rap.
I mean,
I
I
listen
get
to
it.
Spanish
No,
rap.
But the thing is, no, out of the whole world, the UK has the worst slang
Absolutely.
I've ever fucking heard
Absolutely.
in my entire
You think
life.
so?
All
Bro,
niggas blokes.
blokes. Bloke. It's a bloke.
You getting poked, bloke.
and we can't say what they call cigarettes still.
Hey.
What is it, a stick or some shit?
No.
Something stupid.
No, they say the
It's
word.
definitely-
It's
it's definitely the F word.
It's
It's
the
a
F
Oh,
word.
yeah. Smoker. You be like, what?
It's crazy, but I just it ain't even the slang, cause like I watch UK shows and stuff like you know you gotta deal with the
I ain't
slang.
going to because I fuck with Top Boy.
Yeah,
I did
that's
fuck with
what
Top
I'm
Boy.
saying.
I couldn't get through it because of the slang.
It's just-
Champion is my
That
shit.
one or Super. I
think
couldn't get
it's
through
the-
it.
like,
Really?
maybe
I
it's
couldn't get
the
through it.
slang over them, and I'm just like, bro, this is not good.
You don't like the beats either?
The beats be cool, they be cool, but it's just like they'll be sounding on beat. And I'm a
They sound like
You
the
gotta
New York
on-
drill.
You
Hey.
gotta sound like you on beat.
Though
I'm already halfway out if you know.
I feel you. But the way I look at hip hop and I look at rap as art, there are different pockets in the beat that you can be in, and just because it doesn't sound right to us does not mean that it doesn't make sense.
They don't sound like they on any of those.
So
podcasts.
They did.
Right,
They
but
doing
they
different
are, though,
counts. They
because
doing
of the
they doing
accent.
2/4s.
Because of that.
They doing
accent.
2/4s instead of 1/2 instead of
Y'all
1/2s.
giving them the benefit of the
They
doubt.
are.
These niggas
I mean,
should
what-
not be on
So you know what? you want to know what I equate it to? You know how like Eminem, how he raps now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And
Oh, that fast rapping.
I hate it, right?
Yeah,
I hate it, right? And so when people like joke on Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Like they you eating too many napkins.
Oh, yeah, when they do it, yeah.
Napkins, yeah, like how people joke on them and like the meme sounds just like that. When people joke on UK rap and do it, but a lot. And I got dropped with the slops, and I'm like, if it sounds like, if your style sounds too much like the meme, I'm like, I can't rock with it because now it's so easy mimicable. You know, how like they say Deion like is easy to draw. It's like if you are easy to, if I could just make up a UK rap just like that, and it sounds like oh yeah, you put a nice beat on it, it might slap.
It's the same thing with the Big Sean punchlines when he started doing the.
Hey, but you see how fast it got tired.
Yeah,
So
but
when Bedrock
people
came
still-
out, people were like, all right, we doing this a little bit too much.
Hey, but the thing is, they still use that flow.
Bedrock was a terrible song.
They
Looking
still
back.
use that flow. It's just not as blatant.
Yeah.
How you
You know what I
feel?
mean? 'Cause
Bro, listen to it again.
Bedrock bad, bro.
Is a terrible
Bedrock
song.
is bad lyrically.
Lyrically, like, they be skating on it, but lyrically,
I mean,
I don't.
it was a group. It was a cut. It was a posse cut.
But I ain't gonna hold
That's a
you.
wild posse cut.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to let me sleep.
What you trying to think? Some bars?
No, I'm thinking Wayne and Nicki Minaj right there. Wayne Drake and Nicki Minaj the only got like decent verses.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, though.
No, because Ty at the time was supposed to be, you know, right around their level.
They probably dumbed that down. Like, no, you write too much. You writing too much, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But even their verses wasn't like what you know was out from them around that time. It's like, well, y'all came to be pissed. Y'all definitely played down to the level that y'all was around.
I mean, I can see that.
But I think it was a time too. Though.
Yeah, I think it was a very simple song.
This was that party club music.
But even think
genre.
about the other songs that they put out in that era.
Mm-hmm.
They had stuff that still last the test of time.
You throwing the dream right now, bro? The dream's still gonna go.
It's literally like that.
No.
And I'm
It's
talking
a
about-
difference. Like I get what y'all saying, but You talking about from that album or the artists?
From the artists, the artists around that time. None of the other niggas, you know, Young Money was trash outside of Wayne Drake.
Nah, Gutter Gutter was cool. I fuck with Gutter Gutter.
Yeah, Gutter Gutter was
I like the
Gutter
Gutter Gutter.
Third time
You
today.
didn't fuck
I
with
like the
Gutter
Gutter Gutter. So we talked about this before. I
He
swear.
went to the
we brought
spot
this
up
up before.
mixtapes.
That's why I call it Gutter Gutter. Gutter
Don't
Gutter.
forget, man. He different time.
Gutter Gutter.
We saw Gutter Gutter at his prime. He was probably still in high school or in college. So you know.
I mean, but that's how I feel like. I mean, UK rap. What I don't like about UK rap is every UK rapper sounds like the same UK rapper.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. Because like the cadence
skeleton.
and the drill, where like because that's like the actual
Yeah.
music. Is like everybody sounds
So-
like. So even if you pick like, oh, I like Skepta, you can hear somebody else and be like, is this Skepta? It's like, no, this other.
You
Yeah,
know what
like.
they should focus on? Singing. Because they singers are great. Their R&B music coming out of the UK, great.
But I mean, but that's
That's
what,
what they should
and that's what I said. I feel like
because I can't think of one right now.
I
I know
know
A
some.
lot of them is, I feel like Georgia Smith, she's hurt.
Okay,
I'm
Georgia-
I think a lot of
Georgia-
female, ain't
Ray
they?
Georgia-
Hurt,
yeah.
A lot
Georgia-
of it is female.
Yeah.
But even,
I fuck with Georgia
Fan
Smith.
Who was in Game of Thrones. Grey Worm, he had an album, he had shit in a while, but his album, he
Word?
sings, is phenomenal.
I did not know
R&B
that.
he can do.
You know what I'm saying? Grey Worm.
Grey Worm doing R&B or he doing
like a singing
R&B?
R&B singing nigga.
He like a smooth ass nigga, don't he?
He look like an R&B singer.
Definitely
Because
R&B.
he's short, skinny. He got the low cut, but
Nigga,
like,
yeah, that's the same nigga that's a vampire, ain't he?
yeah.
What the fuck? You can't see him as an R&B
Yeah,
nigga.
bro, he look like
he
a
plays a vampire, nigga.
I think his last album.
He look like an R&B
his
nigga.
last album.
He saw him-
Actually, now he got he
Yeah.
interviewed with a vampire. So
You
niggas
saw him looking at Melisandre, bro. He was waiting like, hey, can I? He probably got a soundtrack song on Game of Thrones.
That's crazy.
The Melisandre ballad. The
The
Melisandre ballad, bro. Like, yeah.
They can do singing. We rap.
I mean, I'm actually like, I'm not saying I'm a huge fan, but I actually enjoy the UK cadence.
Out
Like,
of
I
everybody,
actually,
out
like,
of everybody I know in life, you listen to it the most.
I don't. Trip probably does.
I haven't really listened to it.
Like,
I haven't
No,
listened
I
to Trips
listen to it
mix.
that much.
Like the only
I listened to
thing.
your playlist multiple times. I've came in here to the studio, you got it playing.
Oh,
We
I
been
mean,
driving
if you
and
listen to
stuff
a playlist now, it ain't
well, that's what
definitely
I'm
no
saying.
UK
So
on
out
there
of
now.
everybody that I know personally that
Like
I actually
the only
seen
song I
and
probably
listened
have from the UK is the song that 21 Savage got with Oh Boy.
Yeah,
That's the only song I like.
I'm
Dan.
very much that nigga from the meme where he take.
to. So wait, what y'all think about the disses though?
I didn't listen to none of like. I'm
You
not
didn't
listen,
listen to
I
it?
didn't. I've never heard a UK nigga diss a UK nigga. So I'm like, y'all diss niggas? Like I didn't even know
When he
they
said
did that.
Lucas, I said, no, I'm done with this shit.
I heard a little bit.
Dog.
I heard a little bit of Joyner Lucas, and that
And
was
then the other
the beat was sound like it was shit rapping in a garbage
the nigga that
explosion. I was
dissed
like, I'm
Eminem,
off
I
this.
couldn't even get through the. I'm like, you know what? This is what these niggas feel.
The same thing.
This is how
He
these
said,
niggas feel.
you rapping that little boy's a loose self. I said, what is going on, bro? It's a loose
I don't want to hear no beef from them. I'm good on all that.
Why
Like,
is
and I don't want to hear Joyner Lucas. Like, bro, the niggas who even from the US who try to beef, who the fuck cares?
That's what made me
Like,
yo.
Y'all choosing the
Y'all
most
chose Jordan fucking Lucas.
the mid-tier niggas.
He did a song with Will Smith. Like, why do you like, bro?
I just listened to Jordan Lucas' album. His shit sound like, you know, like when they make the black character do rapping, like CW shows?
Yeah.
Bro, that's how his album sound.
Yeah.
So,
new one.
this nigga, your diss?
The new one that came out.
Bro,
And
He out here rapping like fan from
Because you know what it is? You know why he rapping? Joyner Lucas, again, is one of the... He's a rapper, right? If you was like to understand the technicalities of rap, the shit that Mickey Fax was breaking down, Joyner Lucas rapped on all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Joyner Lucas does all of that. So that's why I'm like, that's the wrong person you want to battle rap.
He was like, Jordan Lucas, you a bastard.
Yeah.
You in the dish, you call me a bastard? Fuck you. I need to respond to this. Like,
Yeah, that's all right. So wait, would y'all rather Eminem and a new Eminem Will
get back to
Smith
this?
or the UK? We never voted on it.
I mean, I take Eminem and Will Smith battling because at that point Will Smith got to give me Pooh Shiesty Will. You know what I'm saying? If you coming for Eminem, I need Pooh Shiesty Will. You know what I'm saying?
I take Emma Will. I take an Emma Will battle versus
Yeah.
UK.
And M can rap how you rapping now. I wouldn't even care. You know what I'm saying?
I would be so disgusted, but at least both of those would be on beat.
Both of them would be OB.
Yeah. We said George. Yeah.
He don't like UK anyway, so I mean.
I think personally, when I really think about this subject, which I was trying not to think about this subject, I feel like I would take a US versus UK because we might get some great shit out of some like classic artists
somebody shot
just
us.
to shut it the fuck down, like the Lox or Wu-Tang, or somebody might be like, you know what? We've been waiting on y'all a long fucking time, and I might hear some greatness because I don't have to hear the UK shit. If it was Eminem and Will, I would have to. Listen
You gotta invest.
to hate, to hate on it. So
You gotta invest in both.
yeah, I know.
But I mean, I wouldn't care about what a U.S. rapper dissing a UK rap. Like, bro, what are you even talking about? Their culture? What are you talking about?
Nigga,
like,
just talk
you
about
don't
how
know
they
them
how to
niggas.
speak.
Like,
What do you mean? Like,
They finna call him a bastard. And
Right.
Say some shit.
they
like,
gonna call him a bloat.
Yeah,
A
like,
bloody
this-
bloat.
You bloat. Get poked, you bloat.
I don't need that kind of beef. Like I said, I don't need to hear them dissing nobody. UK in their own little lane. Like I said, I listen to Japan rap and that should be going hard. And I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Hey,
that
yeah,
cadence be cold.
that song that Meg got with old boy from Japan.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
That's a chick, dog. I heard.
But I'm like,
it's
it's
like
I
drill.
forgot they name. It's some
That
southern-
shit is fucking crazy.
I mean, but you gotta remember they closer to our culture in
Right.
general. Like
them niggas
we-
beats
Japan,
yeah.
that's
Honestly, most of the rest of the world is closer to Black African American culture because even Indian and like
Body.
all kind of Southeast
bro,
Asia
the thing that's going
has
on
shit
right
going
now, with the little boy, bro, he just swagging.
Oh, yeah.
Or farming.
Or farming, bro. That's he just
That shit
rocking, bro.
cold. That shit cold.
Like, so we did get some trailers, man. I want to talk about some of these trailers that we got. We got Stranger Things trailer. Did y'all watch it?
That's what I.
Did y'all see the art?
Yes,
Five?
yeah. And somebody said this should be. So I got a response that's going viral off of it, right? Twitter, boy, Twitter show you some titties fast, bro, won't they?
That's why I try not to open up.
But
Twitter.
then somebody did the artwork and they put they spelled Stranger Things out in 5. What's the first thing you noticed?
I don't got time. Bro, I really hate us. You know what I'm saying? We look for problems in everything. We look for problems. You gotta put it in the group
That's
chat.
crazy.
I saw somebody retweet.
So I put the Keenan meme on it, but I was like, nah, we don't need that logo. We don't
You
need
gotta get rid of that one.
That one ain't over.
How'd y'all like the trailer?
Star niggas is crazy.
The trailer was cool. Did y'all see these purported times?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, I ain't like the times.
The trailer, I was like, okay, I'm rocking with this, but then right underneath it, somebody was like, hey, these are purported times. I was like, I know you're not gonna try to have me go. This must be my holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this
Like
is happening.
you take me through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Like, nigga, stay in the house. We need you in the house this year. At the end of the year.
But all right, so I
The
mean,
trailer over was
trailer,
cool though.
trailer's over.
Yeah, I mean, I
Are
think
you back excited because it was a long hiatus? All right,
you not excited no more. Were you ever excited?
Yeah, I was super excited. It's taking too long. I'm gonna obviously watch it when it comes out, but it's just like.
I mean, I'm extremely excited. Like, I'm glad it's the final season because it hasn't taken so long.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to be like it's gonna be done with. And you know what I'm saying? I just don't like I said I don't like the time drops. Like, bro, just get it over with. Like, just give us the whole season to be done with it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I do want to see how everything's going to end because I'm like, where do we go? Like, where do we, like, you know what I'm saying? How do we end this? Because last season I thought was going to be like the finale and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then the motherfucker done cracked open the world and then based
They
off
did
of
that
the
shit.
trailer-
They did that shit
Yeah.
with the last season.
Yeah.
They split that one up, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wait, kinda. They did like the
I focused
first.
so much on the split, man. Can we talk about the trailer?
Wait. You talk about the last FC year too. Last
I'm
season.
still talking about the trailer.
But you was mentioning last season. That's why I just brought up that they split it last season.
Because I'm
too.
saying, like I said, trying to figure out how this is going to end because as we see in the trailer, like that, now they got the fucking portal doors open. They actually got like a military site for and the world is all fucked up. So I'm just like, I really want to see how this is going to end.
Yeah, it seems bigger, like they're going bigger and better, but like
Yeah.
3 hours for one of the episodes is a lot.
That's
fam.
crazy work.
Triple King, how y'all feel about the trailer?
I like it. I mean, I'm excited. I do feel like it's been a long time, but a lot has happened in Hollywood over the last year and a half.
True.
Like for the delay to be the way it is like it is what it is. Shit happens or whatever. But like fucking damn near averaging 2 hours an episode, bro. Like what the fuck are we really doing here?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be one of those weird things. Like,
I think at the end of the day, they're only doing this because they're on Netflix and they know they can do this. Like this
Right.
is gonna
Yeah.
generate people to get in. Even if you don't watch it all, you're gonna put a little bit on, watch an hour a day, whatever. But I feel like they maybe had to do this also too because they wasted so much time in the middle with the writer's strike and all that they cannot afford to be like, let's keep stretching it out. They probably just shot it all and was like, we just gonna cut it up.
Yeah, because like I said, if you split each up, then it's just what it changed. It turned from an 8 episodes, right?
6.
It turned from a 6 episode to a 12 episode run.
Which I mean, ain't the worst thing. It's your final season. That be the
I mean,
worst.
yeah. Like I said, I feel like it's the same thing how we saw with Ironheart, where I feel like it's gonna be like how they put the movie together. It's gonna be like this could have probably just been cut, or this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be that weird thing. And I do agree with that. I feel like maybe in that sense, like even when we think about how Ironheart was made, so much shit was already shot. Where like let's just
Them
get
kids,
the good.
they ain't kids no more, bro.
Let's get the first set. You know, the first thing that we film. Like I feel like the first half that we probably gonna watch is probably before the writer's strike.
So I heard a really dope
I don't think
theory.
so actually.
Yeah.
You think did they ever say they didn't do reshoots or anything with
That's
it?
what I'm about to go look
I'm
now.
not for sure.
I don't think they started shooting until after the strike.
That's
Oh,
all
did it?
I'm
Oh,
saying.
I thought they started
But
before.
I heard a really dope theory. So obviously none of us play D&D, right? So you know Vecna is a character in D&D, like for real and everything like that, and he has his agents of Vecna and shit like that. There's a theory going around that, especially with old boy Blame, Johnny Storm now, that even though he's dead, we didn't see his death. As far as like his funeral, like I said, on screen. And so they're saying that there's always agents of Vecna. With his popularity, also so close with the Marvel, that he might come back as an agent of Vecna and show back up. Because there was a moment where I think it was like a shadowy figure in the trailer, and everybody was like, yeah, that's Vecna. But everybody was like, but what if it's not?
Right.
And so they're saying that what if it's that age? Because like I said, we're seeing the demi dogs, we're seeing the demi bats. We're seeing,
Oh yeah, man.
So there's
I think
like, yeah.
I think it would be wrong to not see a new person, new something. Like
Yeah.
we like everything that every creature we saw,
Yeah.
we've seen in all those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in
they
all the
started filming
shows.
this until January last year.
Oh, okay.
Production didn't start
Yeah.
until January.
So that's right after. So
Oh, okay. So then they, I mean,
Yeah.
then they just
So-
package it how they want to package it then.
Yep.
yeah, so I saw like so that was one of the things that I'm interested in. I'm like, man, I really got to get more into this D&D because like I said, hearing people's breaking it down and everything, I'm like,
I definitely do want to. I do want to play. Like I want to try it out. We got to find somebody who is a dungeon master because I think you need to.
Yeah.
That
You
knows
You know
what
that
they're
that's,
doing.
that spot in Mayfair. It's a game place right by
Game Master.
Yeah, it's right by Cheesecake Factory, right? So I walked in there randomly, right? Whole bunch of D&D people in there. So of course I did the black thing like we always do. I'm like, hey, what's going on? So I'm sitting there, they teaching me. I'm sitting there, I don't remember shit, but I was like, I was having a great time watching them. Like they was into it, and like it's like the Dungeon Master. Like I said, it's really fit for a Geekset. We could definitely do this because the Dungeon Master, that nigga was all in it. Like he was like, all right, so he was like, okay, now your person. And I was like, you didn't do it.
I mean, you the
and I was like,
storyteller.
hey, this fire, bro. I was like, I'm fucking with it.
Like, you the storyteller. Like I would definitely, like I said, when I saw that reel with what's the name from Daredevil and them do it.
Yeah.
It was like you really just telling a story. So even if you're the dungeon master, you're the one creating the story, and the other players are asking the question of what I'm. You know what I'm saying? If I say you walk into a dark forest and you like, well, what do I do here? Well, he's like, well, you hear something in the distance, and you rolling the dice to see how good you can hear what it is. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So that's all it really is.
Yeah.
What weapon do I have or whatever? You know what I'm saying? You rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like in that space, once you make your character, like I would love to actually be the dungeon master, just actually to be the storyteller, and it's like just tell what everybody pick what they're gonna do, whatever. Because you can do it in any scenario. We could literally do a Geekset zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, they do it.
And credit, you know what I'm saying?
All types.
Yeah, this yeah. We got to link with somebody, man. Mortal Kombat trailer came out. Did y'all watch that?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling about it?
I'm happy with it.
I'm happy with it too.
I think it's going to be an amazing adjustment from all the critics and just fans who had something to say about the last main character.
Yeah,
Cole.
Yeah, Cole. Because I think
I didn't see him in
I
it.
think Cole's still going to be in it.
About it. I'm really excited. Look, I told you. I was like, okay, the trailer cool. Cause the trailer was.
Wait, you wanted more Cole?
No, the trailer cool, but I knew he was a main character, and I heard a rumor that he might be dying within the first 15 minutes.
Hey, I'm in it. Give me that.
Like, okay.
I need
we might
brutality on him.
be,
Wait.
Brutality on
Why
Cole.
do y'all not like the character?
Cole was
We
ass.
talked about it. You
we
can
done.
go back on our podcast. You was on it. We talked about this on the podcast.
And I just want to know. I just want to know.
If he was
His-
not
He is. He's not.
His story was terrible. If they would have brought him in
If they would've
to be
made
the descendant of
if they would've made
Scorpion,
him Scorpion,
if they'd have brought him to be the
I
descendant of
could've-
Scorpion,
I
they would have
could've
made
dealt with it.
because that is a lore in a sense. But they made him a brand new, and I feel like even with this trailer, who he was in the first movie is what they did with doing with Johnny Cage in the second movie.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
just
they gonna build
using
him
an
up. Yeah,
actual
yeah.
start like an actual person, but they try to do this originally with some code, and it didn't make sense. Cause there's no game like that. Like there's no game where I'm a creative player and I'm just in y'all story. Like why would you just ask somebody that's not in none of the games?
If they
You know
would
what I'm saying?
have introduced him in a game, like you said, we could have got some
Yeah.
more about it. I would have fine. It felt like a random insert just to get Louis Tan, and it's like you could have made him any other character.
Yeah.
Because it's like granted he is obviously a phenomenal actor, but it's like they wrote this specifically wrong. You could have made him anybody else, and he's just not needed to the story. So like
Yeah.
I said, even seeing the second trailer, I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah, I can see Cole.
You did. He did.
Yeah,
He shows up in the trailer.
He's
But
in the trailer.
He's very quick. It's not like he's not deep into the trailer.
Oh,
Okay, good, because I know
That's
when
what
I
I
was
said.
on the trailer, I was looking for him, and when I didn't see him, I said, I
Yeah.
literally did a silent fist bump.
So y'all don't think because I feel what the arguments are. Like I've had this conversation with people in the shop a million times, but my argument is always the same. Where at the end of the day, they had to implement the MMA like person
Style. They added a style.
in there somehow, and there's no MMA person in Mortal Kombat at the time.
Because they didn't make one.
Well, it was Stryker, but Stryker is more. He got
Yeah, he was
taken
a
out.
cop. That nigga was just a white cop.
So that's why I'm like, they couldn't put him in because no one would want to have seen him.
I mean,
so that's why
like-
I think they made Cole.
You could have made Jax.
Like Jax could have
There's
been
Jax. Jax was already in the movie.
But I'm saying you could have made his style more.
Yeah, you could have put
No,
put
you
that style.
couldn't because that's not his. You know,
I know
like
it's not,
it's
but
he's a brawler and he uses his arm cannon. So that's why I was thinking like it wasn't. I'm not saying that they did it for the video game accuracy. I was saying they did it for fandom, like for
think
marketing.
you needed
You know,
MMA.
the people that they're marketing to, they knew UFC is big, so we can't just keep going karate and boxing and. We have to implement it because it's bigger than every other sport.
I mean, I think that's what I say. I think that would still be the same reason why I didn't, because there's so many styles in Mortal Kombat the game that it's like you don't have a grappler. Like that could be in Mortal Kombat that you make a character as this grappler character, whatever.
That's true.
And they made so even after this movie, they made Mortal Kombat like we can add a new. And y'all ain't touching MMA in the games. It ain't no grappling thing.
And that's what
So-
that's why I'm
so-
like, it's weird too. Like they needed to. Like I get what you're saying. Like the studio might have pressured them for
Yeah,
all that.
right.
But I
think
I
it
wish
was
somebody
needed.
would have pushed back and be like, we didn't need to.
We
Yeah.
didn't need to.
No,
Because-
look, I agree that
Yeah.
they could have added him
'Cause-
in the second movie.
Well, even
and
outside
made it
of-
an option in the game,
Yeah.
right? As a marketing, like to me, if I was the person running that department, I'd have like, no, hold off. Let's make a Scorpion. Let's make a newer Scorpion be the main character, and then the spirit of the old Scorpion can empower him, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we thought the movie
That's what I
was.
thought.
Right. I
Yeah.
did too. I
Yeah.
definitely did too. But I also looked at it from the standpoint of this is the only way we can shuffle this guy in here, and it kind of makes sense.
And it was just, I feel like what they messed up on is because that's for the first movie. It dragged it wasn't until like the middle of the movie that you like this nigga not connected to Scorpion. like dog, like he was getting harassed by Sub-Zero, all of them, and it's like
I got
Scorpion
one-
coming from the
I
grave.
got one
No,
little
he was
pushback.
lineage, but
No, he was lineage.
He was
Yeah.
definitely a descendant still.
I just got one little pushback because all right. Is grappling that important for a Mortal Kombat movie? Like
No, to King's
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
that I can 100% see the studio.
Oh yeah, see the
going,
studio
Yeah,
going
yeah,
there, but I'm
That's what I'm
saying,
saying.
it's
You're
not
looking at it
needed.
from a Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
fan's
Yeah,
perspective,
yeah.
But it's-
where I'm saying it
That's
from,
why I didn't like
I'm
it.
looking at it from like not even a filmmaker's perspective, from the company perspective. They like, look, we can't alienate all these UFC guys and grappling wrestlers and all that because there are got Cabal. He's similar with the throws and all that shit. Like you could have made certain people become that character, but it would have been argumentatively stupid because they're not a
But
UFC
so
here's why-
guy.
but that's why I
they
said-
made it. No,
Hold on,
wait,
I
that's why
got
they
one-
made
I
a
got-
mixed martial arts.
I wanna explain-
human
I wanna explain my
into
disagreements, though,
a
that's why.
fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's why I think they gave him that backstory so that we would be like, oh, this is exactly what you are.
So the reason for my disagreements of that, because I understood.
But what are you disagreeing
That's what I'm
with?
saying. I understood what I agree with you that like you can't alienate those people in regards to that. However, again, I agree with you when you said I am coming from a Mortal Kombat fan standpoint, right? When I think of Mortal Kombat, even the game, the properties and everything like that, I'm looking for 2 or 3 things. I'm looking for fatalities. I'm looking for accuracy in like costumes and everything like that. And then I'm looking for the gore of the feel of it. The hand-to-hand combat, like the actual fight before the actual moment, that could be up and down for me. I agree with that. The Mortal Kombat, even in the classic ones that I watch, it's not like, oh, that was a dope ass, like they was handed. I'm not looking at like
really
Bruce
looking for the special
Lee or
moves.
Jackie Chan. Yeah, I'm looking for the special move. I'm looking at when did he use to get over here? When did he do the freeze? Did he do them thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? So in this property,
and
I'm not
that's
looking
why
for
I would
that.
disagree.
And that's
I was
why
going to say,
I
I'm going
think
to let you
that's
go.
where I think the hand-to-hand does make it, because if you just come out here out of nowhere all the time, just get over here, or you see fireballs, that's not as interesting as you seeing it in the course of a fight. Like,
There you go.
it works in a game, yes.
No, I'm saying but that's what I'm saying. What I'm going to do
for a movie, you definitely gotta have the fight, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
get that. I agree. I'm just saying.
And you
I'm
gotta
not
have
thinking,
the setup
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
move.
it gotta
'Cause,
make
my
sense.
argument,
Yeah.
the way I disagree with you is only the fact that you can't put any old character against any old character and
Agreed.
be entertaining.
Yeah.
So for a movie, I also feel like I couldn't wait to see like a Liu Kang versus the Shang Tsung because of their fight style.
Yeah,
Or I couldn't wait to see Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I
Because of
could
their
not
fight
wait.
style, yeah.
But that's also because the setup for their move
Right.
makes it that much better.
So
than if
let
it's
me
like-
elaborate what I mean. When I say like I'm not looking for a word hand, I said I'm not looking for oh shit that was an MMA style type of move versus a wrestling move. I'm not looking for oh that was a boxing combo move. That's it. It is the setup. It is I want to see whatever and then how they move it in. But I'm not being that technical on it has to be an MMA. It has to be a boxing style. It has to be like you know what I'm saying. So for me, and that's why I said the reason why I didn't like Cole because I agree with you. It definitely felt like studio interference, studios pushing this MMA storyline and everything like that. And I was like, it's just not needed in Mortal Kombat to me.
I think
that's what it was.
I mean,
Mortal Kombat.
and that's what I said. For me, it is that. It's like to me, it was the Resident Evil treatment. Like we didn't need Milla in Resident Evil. Like that completely changed the whole fucking story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
It's
it makes
like
it confusing.
Yeah,
because
completely
no
changed.
one knows
So it's like
who this person is that I'm supposed to be looking through the eyes of.
yeah, like you gonna still give me Claire and Chris and all these motherfuckers, but now I got some random nigga that I gotta follow this story that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Now,
Like
the one
But
thing,
it's movie shit though.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like that's why I said I get why. Like that's what I said, that was for me why I didn't like it because it was like I get what they were trying to do and even trying to add that new person in there, but I felt in the lore and just how Mortal Kombat is set up, he was too new to be a brand new like I'm the main character.
To be the
Of this
focus,
shit. You know what I'm saying? If he would have been like you said, if they just kept him in 2, but he was training underrated in all of them in 1 and maybe had a fight here and there, but you're not the nigga like the main
I would
nigga.
have accepted that a little
Like,
bit more.
It completely took out Liu Kang. Like
Yeah, and that's what we
why
removed.
was Liu Kang your backup character
Yeah.
when he is the character for your entire franchise?
I think they did that because they had a weak Liu Kang and they didn't have an actor who could carry
But
the
you
movie.
could
Could've
have
built him up.
Yeah, he could have been okay.
So I don't think so. I'm gonna be real
Really?
with you. I feel you, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say it like
agree with
that,
Kane.
but
It's
I
not
don't
that he
look at him
couldn't
and
do
say
it.
that.
It's just he don't. Again, that's one of those ones I would have. I gotta see it because I don't see him as my Liu Kang.
At all.
How do y'all feel about what's the name being Johnny Cage though?
That's what I was gonna
Hey,
get to.
that's what I was waiting on.
That was a good segment.
I was waiting
My
on.
transition was like one thing that we was waiting on is that we all said when they announced it was Butcher's Johnny Cage. How are y'all feeling about Butcher's Johnny Cage?
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
I'm gonna say I was cool with it till I saw him hit the splits in the air, and I was just kind of like,
So
what they doing?
I was not cool with it until I saw the splits in the air.
Did you?
Because Johnny Cage in every iteration that I enjoy Johnny Cage in is that he's full of himself and a lot of the things that he does, even though he's efficient and everything like that, it gets goofy, right? So I was like, I don't want them to make this Johnny Cage too cool Because I was like, when I look at Butcher, you know, he's the hardened guy and everything. I was like, Butcher seems way too cool to be a Johnny Cage. He doesn't seem like a Hollywood Playboy star who's full of himself. And
You do know he was the
saying,
engineer on Star Trek.
I
He
didn't
was,
like
he was more.
He was. I'm listening.
His most memorable is as Judge Dredd.
I'm on his side now. Can I? Like, all right. I'm just saying when they announced
You
it.
just respecting Judge Dredd.
When they announced it, this was
you ain't have to respect that.
when they announced it. That was my contention of it. That was my contention of it. But then, like I said, so I'm like, man, this Johnny Cage is cool as shit. Like, it's kind of seeing, like, even though they're trying to make him the loser actor, I didn't get that at the beginning of it. Then when they started giving him, like, hearing his dialogue and more, I was like, okay, now this is Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage has always been a washed-up actor who
was
living on his past.
Yeah. What I was saying is, at the trailer at the beginning of it didn't feel like that to me. I didn't believe it until I started hearing the dialogue and stuff.
Okay.
And then once he did the flip, and I was like, okay, yes, all right, we're in the video game era. All right, I'm with it.
I don't like it.
It's still not my favorite.
It's not my like.
It's whatever. This movie, at best, it could probably get a 7 for me. So it's like
A 7? You already got it on the scale already? At the best of 7?
So it can lose from the 7.
It can lose. Maybe 7.5.
You got a 7 to lose.
That's
But
crazy.
I just
You would never see that at 8 or a 9 at all. What could be in there to give you 8 or 9?
I think they already ruined it.
But with Johnny Cage?
No, I wasn't super high on the first one.
Yeah, he wasn't. So you don't right now. You're not liking the world that they're building.
Yeah, it's just like I don't get what they're doing with Luke. Like, I get it. You were saying that they think it's a weak Luke King. I actually think he's a really good actor. He was.
No, I didn't say that. King said that.
Oh, was that you?
He's not a. I don't think
he's not the strongest Luke King, but I would issue with him.
And when I'm saying strongest Luke King, I'm not saying his look isn't there. I'm saying his acting ability wasn't there. So that's what I mean by you couldn't carry him. They couldn't carry a whole movie with him
as an actor. Like, I feel like his character in general is a very generic.
But I wonder how much of that is because
I don't know if you blend it. Look,
a backup character.
So also too, this is relative
y'all
to fame.
judging it off of. We haven't had a good Mortal Kombat movie yet. You can't just say Luke Cage is a stiff actor.
I enjoyed the first Mortal Kombat.
I enjoyed the first one too. I like both of them, but we ain't going to sit up there. We're not going to sit up there and act like them top-notch movies, G.
I said it was top. Mortal Kombat ain't made to be a top-notch movie,
but,
nigga.
But we can get one. We just haven't got it yet.
No, because your cast is always going to be what's going to be.
You know what? Okay, my thing too with movies. Let's be clear about this. What y'all be saying is a myth. You can never get a video game top-notch movie.
I disagree.
Let me finish. Unless it's CGI based, because you're not going to be able to match. It's never going to happen that way.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
you can't do it that way.
To that, because I want to get into my thoughts, but I can see your brain working about trying to debunk that.
But no, I just don't. Before I just want to finish with Carl. Like, I don't. He doesn't give me Johnny Cage. Like, even though like the lines and everything, Johnny Cage, to me, he just sounds like Fam from the
like
Boys.
Butcher.
Yeah, Butcher.
Butcher playing.
Like, he just sound like the voice is still like Johnny
he's
Cage.
Not a karate dude.
Like, Johnny Cage gave you the comedy like Ryan Reynolds would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he was a lot more. It ain't a gruffy voice. Like, the nigga sound like Kano.
Oh no, I agree.
You feel like
vocally he doesn't sound like Johnny Cage, but his mannerism to me.
But I think he fits because he is that. Like,
let's get Trips. I want to get Trips too.
No, I was saying he fits the the thought process. I'm an actor. I'm not in this action realm like I was, because he did do a lot of action movies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now he's doing more, Butcher talking. The action is minimal, probably CGI, whatever. So that's what I think the Johnny Cage element will fit, because he can say like, no, I'm a washed up action guy, but now they're gonna teach me. That's what I think is gonna be. I think that's gonna be the hitch. They're gonna think like, oh, you know all this karate shit, bro. We got all your movies. He's gonna be like, nigga, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're gonna have to like, but you're a champion, nigga. That wasn't me. That was. I'm an actor. I act like I know what I'm doing.
Now, if they do that, I'd be mad, because Johnny Cage actually was a martial artist.
I think that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's gonna be like a washed up
martial
artist. I know
artist.
martial arts. I'm like a Jean-Claude.
That's what that would make.
But then they're gonna show him like, look, there's really a power in you. Same with Cole. Remember, Cole wasn't a winning fighter. He just fought for the money.
I mean, because I think Johnny Cage, even in the first Mortal Kombat, he didn't do his. I think it was kind of the same thing. Like he found that power during the tournament.
Yeah, because he had
like he was a martial
beat up,
artist.
No, he had to be
what's
unlocked.
his name? At the end, when that black dude died, that's when he got serious.
Yeah, had to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That
So
is the other thing. Bo makes a very good point. This is basically the plot of the first movie all over again.
that's what it feels like. It does feel like that.
It's
Because Johnny Cage was the person they grabbed. Like he was the
This
talkative
is
and
the
set
fish
up.
out of water story. This is the you in a whole different realm of things that
Yeah.
you.
And they're gonna use Cole as the
I have no clue what they
what's
story
the
they're
name?
telling.
Luke Kang brothers scenario.
As many iterations of
Like, he
Mortal
probably
Kombat
remember how
we've
Luke
watched,
Kang,
I don't know where
Kung
they're
Lao
going
died
here.
at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
that was the vision that got Liu Kang to come to the tournament.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
That might be what it is, where it's like Cole get beat to sleep in the beginning, and then that's the catalyst for we need another guy.
And
Who can we go get? This guy right
All
here.
right, so Trip.
All right, so I like Keith Urban, Carl Urban.
I said that too. See,
I can say y'all talking about the country.
Y'all,
But here's the thing for me, right? My favorite Mortal Kombat characters were Liu Kang, Johnny Cage.
Okay.
And the reason why I love Johnny Cage was for the fact that he had the
yours? Oh, ours. Our camera. Our
No,
camera.
no,
Is it
it's
off?
still on.
Okay, the light went out, so that's why I was curious.
I don't see our screen up nowhere.
Well, that's because he got it on still.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it usually would still show at the bottom.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it turns off when the light. Okay. That's why I was asking you off thing.
All right. So for me, Johnny Cage he's given that confidence level, even with him being washed up. He's always going to be Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to take that away from him. And I feel like what they're giving us in the trailer is a pitiful, down on his luck, I ain't shit type of Johnny Cage.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
this is not who Johnny Cage. Even at his lowest, he was always a shit talker. He was always, I'm the coldest nigga in the room, no matter what. Right? So I feel like we're not getting that from this iteration of Johnny Cage, because Johnny Cage was still a top-notch martial artist, even as an action star. He still had the hands. You know what I mean?
That's what I said.
But
They
we're not
switched it.
getting
Yeah,
that
they
from
switched
this.
They switched it, and he like, and he was like, they switched it, and he was like, that was all stunts, and I had a stunt.
Yeah.
double.
I'll be mad at
no,
that.
I don't think that. I think he's gonna be I know martial arts, but I don't think he's a practicing martial artist.
Oh, no,
This
he's
is-
not
this is the
practicing,
same
but he's
thing,
still
like,
got- yeah.
Like that's why I said I'm when I look at Mortal
Johnny Cage.
Kombat movies.
Yep.
I feel like what they do is they consult actual fighters or what a fighter would want to see. Because like Michael J. White said this in an interview where he was like, "You can't ask me what it would be like for a Steven Seagal versus Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee, because them two were actual fighters.
Yeah.
Where Steve Seagal isn't.
Yeah.
He's a acting martial
Martial
artist
artist, yeah.
who only knows certain shit, but he don't know enough to fight with.
Yeah.
Right.
Where like Jean-Claude Van Damme, he said he could mimic fighters, but he's never fought a person in competition.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that's why he wouldn't consider him a fighter. Where I'm thinking they're gonna make it where bro was a fighter turned actor. Now he's washed. You know what I'm
But
saying?
so what we're saying,
that's my only thing. That's
oh
what
no,
I'm
no,
hoping
we hear
for.
what you're saying. What we're saying is because that's not normally what his character is, we would not go. We
But
wouldn't
it
like
kinda
that.
is. It kind of is, because if you look at it in the game, he was a shit talker, but he was always broke. It was always a gimmick or a ploy to keep it going, and he only lived off his past shit.
But his fighting
still-
was
must
legit
say, he
still.
can
His
still
fighting
play.
was still
Yeah.
legit
Yeah.
always.
Like he was in shape. Like he was actually like
you
still
know
in
what I mean?
shape.
Like he was still
Okay.
And he typically didn't get serious until you broke his glasses.
Right, and that's,
he-
that's,
because he-
that's
because he
the
used to get
point
better
of
back,
it.
but
But
he
that's
used
the
to get-
difference.
he-
That's the
he used to
difference.
be in street
But that's
fights.
the difference of a fighter and a former fighter. Like a former fighter ain't going to react the same way because he's not in shape to fight you.
No, we're
You know
not
what I'm saying?
disagreeing with the
No,
technicalities
I'm
of
saying-
it.
I'm
We're saying
saying-
of Johnny Cage's character. That's
No,
the
that's
main
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Yeah.
Even in the video game, I do feel like at some points he was a former fighter and he had to be drugged back in. Like if you look at the early Mortal Kombats, the storyline was he wasn't the coldest until he got challenged, and then when he finally got serious, that's when he would do some shit. But it would be like after somebody else had to step in. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
it
he
wasn't
was-
always
his
his
personality.
initial.
Yeah, he would
Don't
never
take
jump
shit
in. Yeah,
serious.
he don't jump into the line of fire.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the way
Yeah,
he.
that's the-
He
yeah,
was gonna do that.
And that's what I took from the trailer. I took from the trailer that he was kind of like, I'm playing backseat to all this shit unless y'all got a role for me. And if it ain't a role,
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
because it did give me that. Like, he gave me the energy of like, bro, this shit ain't real. Because remember, he had that moment where when Raiden did, he like, what the fuck is that? So like, I do, and that's all first Mortal Kombat movie. Johnny Cage came in really into another realm. And was really like, I like what y'all did here,
Right? Like,
and making fun. Like, he really making fun of everybody.
Up until he fought Scorpion, and it was like, wait a minute, that shit was real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
that's where it's like, again, highest is a 7.5 because it's just like
because if you get
we just did this.
But I mean, that's the point though. It's Mortal Kombat.
You didn't say this for Superman, bro. We did 8 Supermans.
We did
8 Supermans though.
No, but that Superman story wasn't in the last. One, it's not a sequel. First off, two, it also wasn't the last Superman. The last Superman story.
Wait, you don't think this is a sequel?
No, what they're saying is it's the same story. It's the same setup. The same setup. You grab somebody that doesn't know about the tournament. You bring them into the tournament. That's what they're saying.
The plot, yes. I'm just saying.
That's what he's arguing.
I get the argument. I'm just saying with Mortal Kombat, that's Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is always Mortal Kombat. No, hear me out. Mortal Kombat is always a one-person problem. Raiden. He go find somebody to help the team who is sometimes new when they make new characters, or it just be a remade character like Liu Kang died, or we gonna bring him back from the dead. Like they just do this because they're one-dimensional,
which is fair. But we also just did that with Cole.
Yeah.
And now it's all
but we didn't just do it. We did it years ago.
No, we didn't.
Come on, King, bro.
This movie is
Succession.
this movie's picking up at the end of those events.
Right.
And we got introduced to the tournament at the end of that last movie.
That's what I'm
and now
gonna say.
they're going to reintroduce the tournament again.
To a new nigga, yeah.
But we just did that.
But I mean, the first movie wasn't a tournament.
No, but it was introducing the world of Mortal Kombat. Cole knew nothing about all of that.
Yeah, he knew nothing.
So he was like, that's when Raiden came and talked to him, he was telling him about all of the stuff about the fight, the tournament, and all of that. From the trailer,
they do the same thing with Johnny Cage.
But it's only the first trailer too, though.
So even in my like how I, that's why I kind of feel like we're gonna get a lot of newer characters that wasn't in. That we like we're seeing a lot of core.
We've seen the posters.
The main thing is this. The main thing is this, and I think if they would have just X'd out the whole introducing a new person to this world, because this could be round 2 of the tournament. Sure. Let's pick up from round 2. We don't always have to have let's bring somebody in and they do the same jokes. Oh, what is this, fake? Oh no, I ain't never heard of that tournament. Like we don't, and that's what the trailers is.
Because we went through all of that, we explained all of that, and when that movie ended, he said, "I'm gonna go find." That's crazy. I'm gonna go find.
I got it.
I'm gonna go find Johnny Cage.
He did say that in the movie.
That's literally how that movie ended. Cole was going off to find him. So
okay.
It was. We are stuck in, now we're basically doing movie 1 beat because we're doing the second chapter.
But I mean, it might not be that. Like I feel like Johnny Cage's intro.
All we can go off is the trailer though.
Yeah.
And in the trailer, so many times it's I think this is fake. I'm explaining the world to you. And it's like, bro, we just did this.
But I mean,
that's not what they do in Mortal Kombat. They don't.
Because in Mortal Kombat 1
every new character.
In Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat Annihilation, they didn't do it. It was a continuation of the story.
That's what I'm saying.
But there was nobody new that wasn't already from the other realm.
In Mortal Kombat Annihilation, there was so many new characters in there that was involved. They brought in Jackson.
But they were already. I think they were already investigating the realm. Remember, because Kano was in that realm.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to do that whole beat again.
Was in the first 2 movies. But Jax wasn't in the
He was in the second.
Jax was in the second. Johnny Cage
but
was
that's
in the second.
Either way it goes.
And they didn't
Jax didn't have to go, oh, this is fake. No, I don't believe that. Jax,
every human being that came from Earth realm was in another realm. Like, what the fuck is going on?
No, when he first landed, he did. When he first landed, he was like, what is going on? Like, I promise
he said, what is going on? He did not say that this was fake. I didn't believe in this tournament.
That's just writing, though. That's just writing.
So that's what we're saying. That's what we're debating.
But my point is, I'm looking at y'all looking at the first trailer and saying this we get no. I personally think that's just the way they cut that trailer.
Well, that's
to
all we got to
him.
go off of.
Yeah, I think it's just a Johnny Cage introduction trailer.
I also believe that there's going to be a short-lived moment where they're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is this, and then it's just going to move forward. Because you can't just introduce a random human.
Yes, you can,
bro. You can't because he ain't never heard of it. If it's a nigga with the like the nigga with the tattoo, it was easier to make him. Well, what is going on? Because it was like, well, you got this tattoo, and the tattoo is assigned to the fight. It was so stupid that they had to tell him. That's why we sick of it. But I also understand when you go get a regular Joe who knows nothing about nothing, and they set this up for us. We're going to get a human actor to replace this dude who died, and we need him on the team. You're gonna have moments where he's gonna be like, "Dog, I'm saying some fantastic shit. This nigga just shot lasers out his eyes. This, you know what I mean? Like,
and I would be
introducing.
So you're not arguing. You're putting a different sentiment on it. We're not saying reacting to it like, yo, what the fuck is
But
this?
that's the point. I think everything in the trailer was a reaction to new stuff.
No.
Even the part where he slid on the floor.
I'm not.
Dog was like,
what
power you got?
I'm
and
not
then KO
debating that.
And he did the slide, the little do it for East Side slide.
I'm not debating that. Listen, please let me finish before you jump in so you can hear what I'm actually debating.
No, because you cut me off earlier.
I'm not debating the reaction to it. We're debating the whole, let's find somebody. Hey, Diggs, let me tell you about this tournament. That shit don't happen. No, let me tell you about this tournament. It's for real. No. Then I got to do something. He's like, oh my God, wait, what is that? Oh, that must be CGI. Like, that's what we're debating. We're not debating that part of in the tournament and seeing it and be like, whoa, we're debating the setup.
We're getting literal copies of story.
But
and granted, it's only hold on, my bad. We only got the first trailer.
Right.
All I can go off of.
And that's
You
all
keep
we're
saying
going
it
off
might be
of.
different from the movie. I don't fucking know because I didn't
That's how
watch
they
it.
Going off
that's
the
how they
trailer.
saw the trailer.
What I'm just trying to say though is the fact is like, is that really an issue that that's Johnny Cage's character though? Like from every
That's the issue.
Johnny Cage has been like that in all of the Mortal Kombat iterations where he treats it like.
Which is fair. I
You
give
said-
you that.
But once you do it already.
You already ruined the story by doing this in the
that's
first
their fault
movie.
for writing
There's a
it.
lot of things in the first movie that shouldn't have happened the way they
Yeah.
happened. That doesn't seem like it's gonna happen in the second one. Again, Liu Kang's whole arc doesn't seem like it's gonna happen the way it is. So yes, you are right. That is typically Johnny Cage, but don't pick and choose what you're gonna do if you already did it.
You
Like I said,
did it
so
already.
I
That's
can
your
see
fault.
We are getting. It seems like we're getting legit copies of
Yeah.
story beats of. Okay, we got this person who's in World A. We got to show them World B, and what they know is completely different than everything. And it's like, cool. I get that that's what Johnny Cage typically does, but then you probably should have did it with Cole.
Right. You
Yeah.
should
No. So that's like in my mind. I feel like 2 actually is the correction.
Oh.
Like we got to do it 1, whatever the fuck it is. Especially if they're gonna eliminate Cole in the beginning.
So that's what I'm saying.
But
If they
2
do
is
that,
gonna be.
They're just correcting their shit.
Yeah.
If they do that, I'm happy.
But
My issue-
I can't assume that if
You
that's
don't
not the
know.
trailer.
Yeah.
I have to go off what I saw, fam.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, but
I
I'm
get
saying
that.
when you make and I'm only saying because you said you're only gonna give it a 7.5 max.
I thought the first movie was trash. I thought they should have canceled it after the first movie. I didn't like the first movie.
He didn't like the first one.
The
But
first
that's what
movie
I'm
was
saying.
trash.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like to me, let me ask you this: are you a Mortal Kombat fan?
I am. And that's why I thought the first movie was trash.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the first
So
movie either.
I don't like it
I
either.
get that, but I'm just saying, like, you don't want to see it done.
If they're continuing this road, no, I left the first movie saying we don't need to see more. If this is what we doing, we
Yeah,
don't
I
need to see
mean,
a second
no,
movie.
like I mean, and that's true in my honest. Like from the story of 1, and whatever they was trying to do with 1, I was like, this ain't got shit to do with Mortal Kombat to me. Like I don't care about this.
I don't care about it at all.
But when I saw the trailer for 2,
It seemed like Mortal Kombat.
it seemed like Mortal Kombat again.
seemed
You know what I'm
like
saying? I'm
Mortal
like,
Kombat.
okay, this is more like even if this is like we finna just jump right into the fucking tournament.
Yeah, like I said,
Then you know what I'm saying?
What skyrocketed my
there
excitement
was-
when I heard the rumors that Cole is getting on. Okay, this is a reboot.
Yeah, it was a reboot. That's why I was happy. I was like, no.
Because that's what I said. Like,
No, no.
because like I said to me, what they're doing if Johnny Cage is the lead of 2, that's how the movie goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how they did the game. You know what I'm saying? Like Johnny Cage was even in the actual game of it. Johnny Cage was somewhat of an important person with Sonya and Jax because of where he came from.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have that. They had none of them niggas like that in 1. Mortal Kombat 1 makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So 2.
Even now in the games and well, I guess depending on where you're at in the comics, but Johnny Cage is also a main. He's a main. He becomes this whole soul entity and everything like
Yeah.
that.
I don't know if that's the case in
I know,
the
I know,
reboot with 1.
I know,
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know what I
I know.
didn't play 1, but I hear that story is.
Bro, I didn't. Bro,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
but it's
well-
great. It's great. They changed. They flipped everything. We talked about.
So I mean, yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, that's how I look at it. Like I feel like it's still. I think that's what I said. I'm really excited for it. I feel like
Me
you're
too.
finna give me an actual Johnny Cage. And I mean, what's crazier to me is the fact that it's like I can't remember who all died in 1. Didn't somebody die in 1? Did Kano die?
Kano died.
Kano
in
died,
one.
but he's clearly back.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing, with a Mortal Kombat story is this in its essence. whoever's going to be the champion of this iteration, this storyline, it's the main character. It's always that case. It was Luke Cage for the longest. In the game, when they'll flip it. And so to me, it looks like Johnny Cage.
Kung Lao get
Yeah,
dirty
Kung Lao,
a lot.
yeah. But Kung Lao been getting it. He was one of the first people. But yeah, so if Johnny Cage is going to be our champion, then yeah, this makes sense. The way that they're setting up this movie, Johnny Cage is the focus. That fish out of water, yeah. If it's a reboot, retcon, we're doing that. Running with Johnny Cage, because that means that eventually, when it's all said and done, who does the final blow, most likely is going to be Johnny Cage.
Because it would just be Johnny Cage. Because if we're still using the same cast, everybody knows what's going on. We're just grabbing Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
this Luke Cage might be a better version of him. They might if they're retconning this whole one, this Luke Cage might show us something this go around.
Well, he was already starting to dive into his deeper self at the end of the first movie. But my whole thing with them showing the retelling of the story of the tournament in the trailer is we literally at the end of the first movie they tell us, hey, we're going to get Johnny Cage because we need him. And then now you show us in the trailer that you're telling him the same exact story.Maybe not use that part of the film as the trailer.
That's the only thing.
You know what I mean?
So
Like,
I have nothing I can go off of other than what you showed me.
Right.
Yeah,
Now it's like I'm going to the movie already knowing I'm seeing the exact same plot from the last one.
Yeah.
but it might
You know what I
might
mean?
be faster than what we're thinking. Like that moment.
And that's
because
cool. That's cool.
It's no- it's
Show
no
that in the trailer.
It's not going to be a training arc. That's why I think y'all not looking at it as a sequel. Y'all looking at it as a reboot.
And I feel
But
like
we don't
from
know.
how
It
they
might be a training arc. How do you know?
From how
We don't
they're
know.
showing Johnny Cage, I feel like we're still going to get that training arc from him. So in a sense, we're literally getting that first movie all over again, just copying and pasting Johnny Cage for Cole. You know what I mean? And it's going.
But the first
It might
movie
get
wasn't a
fed.
tournament, though.
It might get sped run.
No,
But
it was a
still have
mini
to explain
tournament. They had a
That
mini.
wasn't a minute. They just attacked them niggas.
No, remember when they was in a little pit. They had a little mini tournament.
Did they?
That was not a tournament.
That's how Sonya killed Kano.
Yeah.
That's how she got.
Nigga, that was
That's
just
how
an
she got the
attack. That wasn't a
No,
tournament.
no.
He just was like,
No, he
before the
literally
tournament
put-
start,
They,
y'all go kill them niggas and bring me the trophies. And that's what happened. Like,
I mean, it's not
a tournament, bro.
They had rules. They did 1v1s and everything. Like, bro, it was still a little mini tournament. It wasn't it wasn't the tournament, but it was tournament style.
no, it was, bro.
I thought they had like a
It
warm
It
up.
was not tournament style.
feel like-
Niggas was not cheering them on. There was no referee.
No, I
there
feel like-
wasn't points.
no referee.
Nigga,
No
it was
comeback.
a attack.
It's literally just
Shane Song gave Kano the fucking thing to get rid of Raiden's energy spear around the temple, right? They came in. That's when Melina beat the shit out of Sonya and told her her blood, you ain't even a champion. Your blood is worthless. Then they said they went home. They left. That's when Cole rallied the troops. We got to go attack them. Raiden, send us somewhere. Send us to each one that matches us up better, and then we'll beat them up.
So I'm not
it
saying
was a sneak attack. There was no
I'm not
tournament.
saying. I'm not
nigga.
saying.
It was like,
That's why I said it wasn't a tournament. It was
single
tournament
combat.
style. It was single
single
combat. It was
combat. It was
1v1.
But I mean,
It was
but that's why I didn't like. That's why I didn't like
leading into the
one.
tournament.
Oh,
But
no,
I'm
I
saying
hate one.
the actual
One's
tournament,
trash.
the actual tournament was next. That's why I'm like,
It was
I think it's not gonna be the same because they're gonna be just like ambushing. We training. No, nigga, they're gonna be picking him up. And y'all gotta end the tournament.
Nah,
this is
but
a
they gotta
fight
train him for
for
the
your
tournament?
I don't
life,
even know
or
if we
you
get a
dead.
tournament in this one.
That'd be crazy.
They got to train him for the tournament. Like you said, you just said
They
you
were training for the tournament.
No,
That's
I'm
how they
saying-
unlocked the Akama.
I'm saying you just said that Johnny Cage is one of this washed up actor who's not fight ready. So it means that they're going to have a training arc having him train for this tournament.
They may or may not. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think. I don't think.
saying.
I don't
Like,
think he's gonna train.
I'll
I think he gonna watch.
I'll do a $10 bet right now with anybody that we're going to see
I
a
think this nigga
training
gonna get a
arc.
trial by fire.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think. Who he?
$10 bet me.
I mean, they
Who
do
wanna
show
bet
him
me?
fighting
The
Baraka.
hand
That
is
might
out.
be his
$10
style.
That's trial
bet.
by fire. I think. I'm telling you.
$10 bet.
again,
What
that
is your
does look
training?
like
Like,
it's
who's
in
gonna
a,
train him? Like you talking about like a whole montage of him just like
It's gonna do
solo
the-
fight by
It's
himself
going to
and
do
learning moves?
it's going to do the exact same thing that Raiden did for Cole in the first
When
one.
he gonna
in
have time to
training him.
do it though?
What did they do?
Then bet me
Man, I missed that
$10.
movie. I forgot that movie so
I'm
much.
just asking questions.
Bet me $10. He's going
No,
to
that's
do
a
it.
blind bet because you got to give me more information on what I'm betting on.
Yeah, I don't
Because
understand.
you
I don't
just saying
understand.
it's
what
gonna
did
be
he-
a
what did he
training
do with
arc.
Gold?
They can have this nigga doing some
Like I
stupid
don't
shit.
like my thing. I don't understand what you mean by training art because I'm saying what I'm saying because we're all agreeing that Johnny Cage know how to fucking fight.
Well,
So it's just gonna be the fact that he might get put.
Kano trained with Wu Kang and Kung Lao.
Yeah.
You said who?
That was a literal scene. Like they trained.
They train with them
Cole and
to get
Kano, they
prepared
train with Kung Lao
for
and Liu
an
Kang.
actual Mortal Kombat style fight.
They
Because
were trying to unlock their power.
unlike their power. So you don't believe that Raiden's going to train again with Johnny Cage to unlock or whoever is going
No,
to.
because in the
fair,
movie he learned about trial by fire. He
Just like
didn't,
the
he
first
didn't
movie.
train. Like the first,
With
very
Scorpion,
first movie,
nigga,
he learned.
about
He already
they
knew how to
just pulled him
fight.
off the boat and was like, "Your match is next."
Yeah.
And he fought Scorpion in the woods.
No, I'm
'Cause
talking about
remember,
what
he
Diz
didn't even
just
know
said.
what's going on.
I'm talking about what Diz just said about Kung Lao. What'd you say?
It was Cole and Kano.
But remember, they trained the whole team, is what I'm saying. So they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna have time.
He's literally reading
No.
it.
It was Kano, Cole, and then they kicked the old girl out.
Yeah.
But they had Jax medically.
So what I'm saying
even
is-
then, to me, I don't think they're gonna meet in the temple and do all that.
And
I don't think they're gonna have
I
time
think
for
they
that.
will. $10 bet.
No.
I bet you something because they not.
They will. They
What I'm
will.
saying, because what I'm
$10
telling you,
bet. They
even,
will.
even in the story continuation, they've already trained. Johnny Cage is going to be that character where it's like he's going to be the asshole to
We
everybody.
expect you
They're
to
going to
do
be
it.
on him like you're not taking shit
I hear
seriously.
what
You're
you're
not doing
saying.
all this.
And
But
that makes sense. I'm saying in this movie, they're going to do that.
they're going to make him have a training thing.
The $10. We got the $10.
I mean,
We'll
the
see.
$10, but I don't think I don't understand why you think they would have a montage of like a group training
Because
thing.
the trailer showed me shit.
I don't know if I agree that there won't be a training whether it will or not. I don't think that we get a tournament in this one.
That's crazy.
To what Mike has said, that was crazy to not have in the first one. It's gonna be crazy to not have it in the second.
I don't feel like we had the tournament in the first movie. Though.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
The full tournament.
Yes.
And the original '90s movies.
Yeah.
I swear I thought
Yeah,
two was
because
the continuation of the same tournament.
No, because they.
Remember they fought on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
The dude with the dreads fought first, and then he died.
Mm-hmm.
Shang Tsung took his soul. Next
There
fight
was a
was
second
the
tournament
Melina.
in the second
There was a second. Remember this?
Yeah.
Every Mortal
'Cause-
Kombat movie should
Should have a tournament.
Mortal Kombat.
It's a tournament.
Liu Kang and Katana was a fight.
Yeah.
They just didn't kill each other. That's how Johnny Cage had to fight Goro.
Yeah,
Goro.
because then they got together. It was like, oh, okay, we defeat.
I mean, I
Shang
get it,
Tsung.
like, I get
now
it.
we got to do the tournament to fight Shao Kahn and Sindel.
That's what I'm saying.
For me, I always thought maybe it was. Like y'all said, it was two tournaments. But for me, for some reason, I always thought 1 and 2 were just a continuation of the same tournament. Like it just.
Oh, no.
It's just
No.
like I don't recall. I didn't remember.
Well,
I have to watch 2 again to remember.
'Cause remember,
Like,
Two was two start off with Shao Kahn.
Killing Kung Lao.
Coming into
Yeah.
Earthrealm.
Because remember they was standing
You
at the
got a
bottom of
young Liu
at the
Kang.
bottom of the steps.
We got a young Liu Kang. That's the whole you sold this boy.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
that's
Yeah.
the first movie.
Yeah,
That's what-
beginning of the
that's
first.
what- that's what I'm
Second one- and the second was Shao
Shao
Kahn
Kahn
coming
and
in
Sindel.
He's
to be
a
like
Cage, not Kung Lao.
it was now it's my turn.
Yeah.
But I mean, but that's how. I guess that makes sense. Because I mean, I guess because even how I always look at the lore of
Mortal Kombat?
in general, even though they're always each game is a different tournament.
Yeah.
The story just continues. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, so it's like 2 is like that's how the game was.
Right, no, but
You
here's
know what I'm
the,
saying?
what Dish is saying is that no matter what the story is, there's a tournament. There's a tournament.
Oh, yeah, no,
it's like,
but no,
it's like Dragon Ball. It's a tournament that leads to another tournament that leads to another
No, but
tournament.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. That's why I didn't like.
Yeah.
So I agree as a whole. Like no, I
But
didn't
see,
like this.
I feel like this is probably supposed to be a trilogy, whereas 1 and 2 is getting you to the tournament, and 3 is going to be the tournament.
I'm gonna be
And
out.
that's where it's like, I don't need that.
Yeah, I don't need that either.
Like,
I wouldn't. I'll be really mad.
Wait,
at
why
that.
do y'all? So my question there, to push back on that, why do y'all believe that it's not going to be the tournament? Because I guess the fights that we were seeing individual fights in the trailer.
We saw individual fights in
In
the
the
first
first
one.
movie,
That's
so that
what-
doesn't
all
necessarily
this
mean
is
that's
getting
a
people
trailer.
to the
That
area
is
where
true.
you need to be. And to be fair, that is a lot of Mortal Kombat games. There's a lot of the game is getting you to where you need to be. Then you have the tournament to end it out.
Yeah.
But it's like I didn't need that to be 3 films worth.
Like that- and that's
when
what's
you
like-
want to make it a franchise. It's tough to do because you having 3 tournaments also for 3 films is crazy.
Not
But
really.
it's like, in a sense, it kind of is.
No,
I get it.
only reason why not really for Mortal Kombat is because Mortal Kombat has the luxury of having new, bigger bosses, right?
Fair.
You do the first tournament and the big boss is Shang Tsung. The next big boss is Shao Kahn
Where you have
and Sindel. The next one is Quan Chi. And, you know, like you can keep on.
You putting Quan Chi over Shao Kahn?
I mean, he betrayed him.
In the game, they did.
In the game, he did. I mean,
In reality, though, but in the game, they did.
but I mean, I can.
Betrayal aspect.
Yeah.
But I can.
You
I
also
can
forget Shao Kahn was just muscle. He
Yeah.
wasn't magic.
yeah.
where Quan Chi and the other dude was magic.
Yeah. So it's like they had so with them like in a normal aspect you're like all right, tournament aspect is getting boring, but in Mortal Kombat because of the lore that they built, they set themselves up to be able to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like on paper, it is weird to me. Like for Mortal Kombat, you're right. It does. It does 100% work. But on paper, I can see somebody pitching like, "Yo, we got a tournament in movie 1, 2, and 3." I can fully see somebody being like,
But my thing is too, are y'all? I feel like a lot of y'all showing y'all age too because I don't know say it. I personally feel like you're taking the scheme of the first few Mortal Kombats and saying this is what the movie's supposed to be like. When the games for the past like 4 or 5 games have been storylines.
Oh yeah, the new games is different.
To a tournament. So that's what I think it is. Is like y'all not used to a Mortal Kombat where it is a story that leads to the tournament.
But that's why I didn't.
Is a singular thing.
That's why I didn't like this last Mortal Kombat movie because that came out during the time Mortal Kombat was getting into storylines.
Right.
And this was a terrible fucking storyline.
The movie storyline was trash
of the games that they putting out though.
Yeah,
because in the game you don't do a tournament. You really walk around, meet a nigga, fight a nigga.
Yeah, like, but the movie storyline was trash.
It's like, ooh, this is the storyline y'all went with? Because I didn't play it once, so I don't know that storyline. But the storyline for 11
it's crazy.
It's much better than.
Well, the storyline for 1, I love the way that they rebooted. Like it's so great.
I mean,
what I thought you was gonna say to Dish saying that it on paper is crazy to say tournament. I thought you was gonna say, well, not really because Bloodsport is really tournament. How many Bloodsports did we get?
That's true.
But it was always one person. You just knew John Claude about to fight in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Just one nigga. All we need to know is who gonna deal with it.
It's actually I think 2 or 3.
It's 3. I think it's 3.
But
all we had to do that's say that all we had to know is who John Claude finna fight in the next movie. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the point of that was
I like Rocky. That's like saying Rocky. Every Rocky
or the Karate Kid. I mean, all the Karate Kid movies are just him in a tournament.
Yeah.
Like I was
training that leads up to the tournament. Y'all keep forgetting these niggas fight in parking lots and at schools and at the pool, and then the girlfriends get involved, and then it's a tournament.
But it's all within the movie.
It's drama.
No, what we're saying is it's still all within the movie.
Yeah,
it's all one
movie.
But
those are also old movies.
Yeah, that's
so
what
my point is newer movies take their time to get to places.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So we can't always. I'm not gonna judge.
You got to give us a good story then.
But how?
The story
movies. How far back are we going? Because we still got like Never Back Down. That's a fighting tournament movie.
Nigga, that's an old ass movie.
No, that's in the last 15 years.
When was Never Back Down?
Who was that?
Like 2010.
Last 15 years.
2008, some shit like that.
Last 15
I mean,
years.
I'm sorry
to tell you this.
That's why I asked you. What are we saying? What are we calling recent?
I'm sorry to tell you this.
What are we calling
recent? That's an old ass movie.
What are we calling?
Karate Kid. There was a new Karate Kid that came out literally.
Yeah, this year. Yeah, but I didn't say Karate Kid.
But I'm just saying.
But I did.
No, you said Never Back Down.
My first statement was Karate Kid, and you said that's an old ass movie.
No. I'm sorry. We're talking about the first Karate Kid. The first Karate Kid.
No.
I'm talking about the first Karate Kid.
You're saying Karate Kid movies, right?
08?
Yeah.
And the first Karate Kid is nothing like the second Karate Kid, is it? Or the remake?
It's essentially
still the same thing.
It's still the same tournament.
You gotta fight, training.
But in the first Karate Kid, what happened first?
But no one's saying that they don't have stuff that lead. Every movie ends with the tournament.
It ends with the tournament.
I didn't say it didn't. I said
that's my point.
That's our debate.
Yeah, that's our Mortal Kombat. The first Mortal Kombat didn't.
Let me make my point clearer. It's not all about the tournament in some fight movies. Some fight movies, the tournament is just the nail in the coffin.
That is true.
So that's why I'm saying the Mortal Kombat could just be that type of movie,
but it
where
shouldn't be. That's what we're arguing against you with.
That's because the whole game.
No, wait. When he was just talking, what did he say to me? Let me get my shit up. So I can do that. And then when I was just talking, I said, you know what, you got it. I'm gonna let you go. So when I want to get my point across, then I let me get my point. I get you. My point is this. Sometimes the tournament is the most important part. That's what I give. I think y'all are feeling that way about Mortal Kombat, which I agree. Because that's the premise of it. That's the history of it, is the tournament. But what I'm saying is, the way I'm looking at these movies I just want to see it recreated correctly. But if they're doing this is just the way they're doing the games now. Like, I don't want to play that storyline game where I got to walk, through this random nigga's life or switch characters and fight different people. I don't really want to, but if that's the way they're shooting the movie, that's just how it is.
Which is fine. which all of us said that whatever, it's different, but it's not good.
It's not
Yeah, the
good.
story's not
The
good.
story,
It's
man.
relative.
You got to give us
It's
a good
relative, 'cause
story.
some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah, it's opinion
I'm
based.
talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what we're
Yeah,
saying.
it's relative.
We're saying from
Wait,
with us,
but
man.
But you when you say it's not good, that's you saying
But
it,
to
and
be
that's
fair,
okay.
This all went from you saying I let off saying that this is the best it can get is a 7.5,
Right.
right? So,
But I'm
again,
just saying, I don't feel that way. That it's going to be the way that you described it to give it that rating.
But I'm saying from everything that we've gotten, which is what I keep saying, I can only give
We
what they
can
give.
only go off of what they show
I can
us.
only-
Right.
From everything that I've been giving so far,
Right.
my point was, and it always has been, this movie at best will be a 7.5 and can only go down from there.
That's fine.
I can see that, but I mean, I would be salty if we don't get no tournament.
I'll be
but
salty if we don't get no
but I
tournament.
will be
That we
fine
will.
if the tournament continues between 2 and 3. Like
If it starts in 2 and
yeah,
it goes into
and we
3.
get a cliffhanger or something in 2, and then the rest of the tournament's in 3. But
I
in my mind,
Nigga, if this kid makes money, I think this is going to be a 5 or 6 movie, like a 5 or 6
Before you get to
part
a tournament?
movie. No, in totality.
Well, we're talking
I
about
think they're
tournament.
trying to stretch it out.
I hope a tournament does not last from 2 to 6. I'll be out.
That'd be
I'll
crazy.
out
That'd be crazy. It'd
I'll
drag
be
you
out.
but I
out.
mean, because
Because you can have multiple tournaments. Think about it.
Yeah.
The premise was that Earth needs to lose their last. So if they win, you can always rematch.
You
Like,
definitely
nigga, we
can.
gonna come back and get
But
this realm.
to what we keep on saying, as of right now, the story that they're presenting in this world is not a good story. So even with what you guys are saying, if it ends on a cliffhanger and leads into the tournament, this story in 2 better be good as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how I look at it.
Right, because the first story was ass. If this story is ass, I'm gonna be upset that I gotta wait for the fucking tournament and I'm gonna lose interest.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
mean,
definitely
that's-
not gonna be here for a 4, 5, and
like
a
that's
6.
like the way I look at it is like even from just understanding how one went, regardless how bad the story, whatever.
Yeah.
We have enough storylines on a lot of characters. When we bring it back is Johnny Cage.
Yep.
That if we add anybody else from the Nether Realm that'll be new, then that'll be a little small thing on them.
Right.
But we should be going into the tournament.
Yeah,
But also,
That's fair.
in coming in, like you're saying, with the newer games, the tournament starts the moment them niggas in Nether Realm. Like Shao niggas be sending niggas on everybody.
Yeah.
Like we ain't gonna make it to the goddamn ring.
Ain't
Nigga.
no
You know what I'm
ring,
saying?
yeah, you
Like
just pop up.
So
Yeah.
it's like, and even when you think about the original Mortal Kombat movie, they had a moment in a
Oh, yeah,
ring,
yeah.
but them
Yeah.
niggas fought wherever.
Yo, they
like
fought
you know what I'm
wherever,
saying? You got
yeah.
caught
Yeah.
into.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't expect to see a tournament. I expect to know that we're actually fighting now
Organized
for the
fights.
for the Earth and
Or
you know
they
what
can
I'm
do
saying?
like I said, like you said, in the original, what made the and probably why you thought you forgot that it was a tournament. It was that. It was a lot of NetherRealm interference, but also the tournament the next day. They kind of took, what was the Bruce Lee Game of Death? It was kind of like Bruce Lee Game of Death retelling, where it was like, yes, the tournament is happening.
Oh,
The
yeah.
tournament happens in the morning from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then you get the rest at night. But at night, the NetherRealm
Yeah,
was
so-
fucking up, so there was a lot of those moments in that original Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So they can do that in this too, where it's like, yes, the tournament is happening, but also there's some nefarious shit that the NetherRealm's doing on the back end side. There's whatever.
I mean, but
that makes sense.
that's how I feel like Cole. If Cole is getting
My
eliminated,
bad.
it would be that. Like I can see this tournament starting and Cole get his match or whatever.
He the first loss.
Like I said, he
Oh,
wins,
That's why they-
or he
That's what I'm
or
okay.
he actually wins, and they like, oh, get this nigga out of here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Either way it goes.
And then under the
Either way it
sneakiness
goes.
happens.
Yeah, the
I'm
sneaker
anticipating his
But I
on-screen
mean,
death.
But look, that's my point, and I gotta address Bo because Bo said like I'm ignoring the story part. I'm not ignoring the story part. I understand the story was trash. I've said at the beginning of this whole thing that maybe they're fixing the story by going back, taking dude out, implementing this guy. But yes, there will be some learning curves, but I think those learning curves
do,
will be
Bo.
put in at critical times. Like it won't be just like this dude walking around like, what is really going on? And then, you know, it was like
Yeah.
it was with Cole. I think it's gonna be like, no, we introducing you. You gonna see some step-by-step shit. This is gonna be some great kung fu. This is gonna be some great,
Yeah.
you know, magic. And then you're gonna see a nigga throw a fireball. You're gonna be like, wait a minute. This nigga is lightning. This nigga, what is, you know? And I think
Yeah.
that's gonna be natural reaction.
Now, and I
Carl
think
Urban.
I'm gonna be happy.
That was my point.
No, but
That's
I
what I'm
said that.
saying.
Well, with that, my bet to
It's
Bacardi.
gonna be chaos. It's not gonna
bet,
be
hold on,
a training arc.
But hold on, my bet to Bacardi is that they not gonna do that because this movie has been ass so far, and that's what I'm betting Bacardi that they not gonna do that. That they gonna do the exact same thing they did with Cole.
You know what?
That's my bet. I
My
have
belief,
no faith in it.
My belief is this, right?
Yeah,
and I've
he
said
gave
this
up
before.
on it. That's what I'm saying.
In
He
the
gave up.
past, we've gotten ass movies, and we've just gotten used to it. And now, we're all of us expecting trash out of everything.
No.
Bro, I
it's-
promise you. From the outside looking in,
I'm
let me
hoping for-
say
I'm hoping for a
this.
couple
Let
of
me say
things.
this.
But
The
this is
reason
not
why I
one.
say this is because my motto at the shop, he'll tell you. I press play.
I get the
I don't. Eminem. I see so many people that judge shit just off the thumbnail and the first 5 minutes and be like, bro, this movie ass. And then by the end, they like, bro, I really need to go home and finish watching this movie, right? So I look at every movie the same way. The
Oh yeah, we
first
know that
initial
about
trailer,
you. That's why you do the movie reviews.
and that's what I'm saying. The first initial trailer might be terrible to your liking because it's going to be a mimic of the last one. But that might also be a way of marketing. Let's get them hooked. So then the next trailer, y'all like, oh shit, this is something different. Then the final trailer, they're going to be like, you know what? I don't know what to expect. And then you go see
But
the
see,
movie.
I don't want. But here's the thing. I only watch one trailer because trailers give away too much stuff. I only watch the first initial
sure.
trailer.
It's like people that don't watch trailers
so
at all.
if we're talking about to try to grab attention again, that's why I said that part might not have been for me because that did not grab my attention. His part did not grab my attention.
Grab it in a negative way.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, grab my attention as far as like in a negative way so that's why I'm saying like. Admittedly, I've said this on camera all the time. You go into movies with more hope than most of us. That is a pure fact. But what I'm saying is, as of right now, based off of what we got, based off of the movie and that trailer, I don't believe that they're going to do the reasonable thing that you said, I believe that they're going to do the same shit over, and that's what I'm betting.
I don't think
that'd be crazy.
Why would they do it again?
Because I don't trust them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I get what King is saying, and I do that with movies that aren't a sequel. Like if it's a brand new, I'll have to watch the second trailer because I know how trailers get cut, things get taken out of context. So you got to go into it with that. But it's you don't have the benefit of the doubt for me because your first movie was complete ass.
Right.
So it's like I'm already like, okay, I didn't like the first one. Let's see if the second one is going to sell me. Right? That's where I'm at. So then I watched the second one. I watched the second trailer rather, and I'm like, as of right now, this didn't really sell me. Obviously, I'm going to see what's going to change as we see more of it. Like there was enough in this trailer that I'm interested in wanting to see more. And then who knows what's gonna happen if the second trailer continues to sell me. But there have been many a movie where I didn't like the first one, and then as I saw the second stuff for the trailer, I'm like, I don't need to go see it. And I came to the point because I know all of y'all love the Joker movie. I hated that movie. That movie was trash.
Which
so
one?
I saw
The
first Joker.
the first Joker.
I didn't like it. So when I saw the second one, but one I was already out when I heard it was going to be a musical. When I saw the second trailer, I was like, oh, okay. I don't need to see anything else for it because nothing about I didn't like the first one. Doesn't like they could be on more bullshit. I'm out. And that's where this was sort of at. I was like, okay, this has to get me to be like, I'll see the second trailer.
And you want to know the vice versa of that? For me, I did not like Peacemaker at all, the trailer. And I was like, no, this shit is ass. I'm not about to watch this shit. I watched that shit last month. Whoa, that motherfucker is cinema. I said, what the fuck? And so it's like, you know what I'm saying, them trailers sometimes will take you out. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, and the reason why I didn't want to like Peacemaker, because y'all know I hate both Suicide Squad and the Suicide Squad. I think both of those are complete ass. So I was like, I'm definitely about to watch Peacemaker. Like this shit was ass. Yeah, for me. And so when I watched Peacemaker, I'm like, they should have went with this.
Different director though.
James Gunn did, but he did the Peacemaker and Peacemaker.
He did Peacemaker and
He did the Suicide
Which was the
Squad.
second? That's the second one, right?
second
That's what I'm saying. Like I like the second.
No, I like
but
the second one
one.
better than the first one, but to me they both were still ass.
But the second one is what gave me like I'm like, all right, I'm immediately on Peacemaker when Peacemaker came out.
James Gunn did the 70 with the Suicide Squad. I was like,
But I mean, Peacemaker so even in the
I
Suicide
love Peacemaker though. I want to let you
in the Suicide Squad movie.
I know I didn't like that. I did not like the Suicide Squad at all, G.
Why didn't you like it though?
Bro, we talked about this. We're not about to do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I didn't understand if you didn't like the movie.
I didn't like
I didn't understand you didn't like the movie, but I didn't know you didn't like the characters. Like I like the piece. I actually like
in the movie. The character didn't do it for me.
Interesting, because I feel like he was very.
He was exactly the same nigga as the show.
In the movie, he didn't do it for
I
me.
wonder if the rest of the movie Poison, like, the character for you.
Probably did.
Because I was excited. I was excited for Peacemaker. Like I didn't really care for nobody else.
Remember everybody
like in the movie, like I enjoyed
it on the podcast.
Like in the movie, I enjoyed the movie, but I didn't really care for.
I don't remember being excited. I was like, okay, that's cool.
No, I'm talking about like knowing that he was getting a movie after Zeus. I mean, or getting the show.
Yeah.
Like I was excited. I'm like, I fuck with John Cena as
But like I
Peacemaker.
said, I binged that motherfucker last month. I'm like, bro, I should have been watching because and you want to know what, baby? I was watching something with James Gunn. He was like, yeah, Peacemaker and Peacemaker cast is definitely in this universe. And I was like, well, I'm investing in this new universe, so I probably should watch Peacemaker. So I didn't even watch it, hopefully. I watched it begrudgingly, like, all right, well, let me watch Peacemaker. And I watched that bitch. I was like, God damn, I should have been watching this motherfucker. So, yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Get to recommendations.
Yeah. Let's get the recommendations. Hold on, I got to load up my recommendation because Eagle Scout member, man, Big Sis Chris, man, her niece put out a short film called The Figure.
The Figure?
Yep, it's an independent short film. It's called The Figure on YouTube. You go to Blue Robin Films. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you put the eagle emojis in that chat. But it's called The Figure. It's a psychological thriller short film. It only has 274 views right now, but when
type it into the chat.
But it was pretty dope when I watched it, and I told her, like I said, we gonna try to get some more views on there. So yeah, make sure y'all go over there, man. Blue Robin Films. Yeah, there's a trailer out. Like, make sure y'all go support.
I'm about to drop the link into the chat.
Yep. Make sure y'all go support. And then I've been doing a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure rewatch. For those who have not tapped into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, a new chapter is about to drop soon. So that's why I was doing a rewatch.
Yeah. Part 7 is about to.
Yeah.
It's at least announced.
Yeah, announced. Yeah.
About to drop soon.
Not drop. Yeah. Man, tap into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, man. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a good time, man. I forgot how, like I said, if you want to see a generational hater, like if you like characters like Eobard Thawne, and you know what I'm saying, and Lex Luthor, especially in this new Lex Luthor. But if you want to see another generational hater, man, Dio is one of them characters, and I guarantee you will love JoJo. So make sure you
I
go
got
check
a thing
that out.
about Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
In the last Superman, like I liked him. But they gave that nigga too much power.
Oh yeah,
like,
he go crazy.
That's how he is.
It was way like for where they put the time and where Superman was. I'm like, cuz.
He was president at one point, fam.
Cuz.
He was
In future later.
Also, he a billionaire. They let a billionaire can slide for a lot.
A pocket universe, bro. Like,
I don't know how many niggas knew he had a pocket universe.
like, bro, what?
Company, dude. What do you mean?
No, but I'm saying
Outside niggas.
Outside niggas do, bro. You're not going home there like, hey, bro, we got this shit going on at work.
Big government niggas.
And we can't tell you about it, but it's crazy.
I felt like this nigga had. You had a giant monster in repertoire, like in your stash.
Yeah.
A pocket universe. You know what I'm saying?
A clone Superman.
A clone, like, dog, I'm like, bro, you hate this nigga. And I was mad because I was like, bro, Superman just met you now.
And you knew all his moves in 3 years.
In 3, like everything.
But
I'm like,
he
bro,
studied every
you
one
had a
of his
whole
fights.
nation.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Wait.
I mean, it's like playing chess, nigga. Like, it's the exact same thing of playing chess. He studied this man's fight.
Jab, right? What you gonna do? No. If I do
But
this,
I was more mad
what you gonna
that
do?
Superman, that moment of coming in about the door was the first time he saw this nigga in the face. Face to face.
Wait.
Two conversations are going on at once.
Two conversations going on at once, and also you got to remember, it wasn't like he just did it with his mind. He also had very, very high technical. He had a whole command center. He wrote if you are creating that pocket universe or whatever like that, you got enough technology to study of aliens.
He's super smart. He has. They never said how many billions, but we know this man has.
Hold on. Yeah.
But we are. That is the whole conversation.
I just want to say one last thing to King, and this is not even a debate or anything like that. I just want to say the only reason why I would say that the niggas that worked there didn't go back and tell. I can see fear being a factor. That nigga was hiding niggas in that pocket universe. I can see somebody like, I ain't telling nobody, G.
Oh no,
Actually, he got drop off an ex-girl and shit.
Yeah, I can see somebody like, I ain't telling nobody about my day at work. Fuck that.
But Somebody did.
Somebody did.
That's what
And they probably ended up in that pocket universe.
Because everything that you said shouldn't happen happened.
That's why the only thing that made me mad is the fact
Recommendations.
that he just like Superman when the very first time they met each other because about the dog. But I'm like, nigga, this nigga been doing shit.
Well, I don't think he ever knew that he was the one who was. For sure, he didn't know that he was the one behind. The Hammer of Baravia, the kaiju. He didn't know who was behind all of this stuff just happening. That clearly tells you Metropolis getting into some shit.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, well, remember the
Another day.
in the background, like, another day in Metropolis.
I mean, I get that.
He's
I
just
get
like,
that.
Yeah, remember
Like,
This world got God.
like
and
it
monsters.
would have gave
Gods
me
and monsters.
it would have gave me just a little bit of joy, especially because we had cameos in the movie that Lex actually caused somebody to get the kaiju, like another villain. Like, let me get that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he made a deal with somebody, but you didn't had all this shit, dog. Like, bro, come on.
But based off of Jesse Eisenberg, they was like, "Fuck that, we gotta go full power."
Yeah, like I said,
Jesse Eisenberg was so trash.
like that's what I'm saying. Like
we gotta go
this
full power.
Lex was OP. Like he was OP. Like
fuck that.
he was really so OP that he had to lose by his shit. That's how he lost. You know what I'm saying? Like he was too OP. Like,
All right, but recommendations.
mine. I don't know if I actually said this one yet, but mine would be. I'm actually on the 5th episode now. Lord of Mysteries. I think it's Lord of Mysteries.
I just started that.
Oh my God, that motherfucker is good.
I only watched the first episode so far.
It's one of those.
That first episode was confusing. as
Bro,
shit.
it's already that kind of TikTok thing where motherfuckers like describe the show, or you like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's definitely a reanimate, like a die came back or whatever. But it's like I said, it gives me really like some fucking X-Files or just really horror occult. Like,
You caught up?
yeah, I'm caught
So
up.
it don't get any less confusing because I was just
Absolutely not.
Ooh, because I was just talking. I was just talking to Swiper. I was like, well, she was watching it, and she was like, no, I saw somebody complaining that it's confusing and shit. I'm like, well, I'm one episode in, it's confusing, but I was like, it feels like things might start to clear up. Then
I went back. Like I'm on 5, and I'm like, bro, I feel like I gotta watch 3 over again, like to make sure I even caught up to something. Like,
it's
like
that.
it's really like.
One was a lot. One, like, I had to rewind it a couple times.
Yeah,
Like, no,
yeah. One, bro, I watched one like 3 times because I would get to 2 and like, what the fuck happened in 1? Like,
it felt like they lore dumped, but then no, that was just that day. Actually.
bro, it's
We're
just
gonna continue
like
with
it's
it.
so much shit going on. Like this, like it's so much because I had to actually read it again and be like, oh, this nigga did like he's reanimated into this world, like like he died, one of them animes.
Yeah,
and I'm like. What the fuck who is he though? Like why, cause he's like smart and know all this shit going on. But it's like, it's so many realms this nigga's in talking to people and it's all about occult and they, like they're solving like demonic possessions and like I said, it's really like some fucking supernatural.
They explain that, but still don't in the first
At
episode.
all. Like they don't bro.
Y'all watch the first episode, y'all not gonna know any of that.
But each episode is like a case. Like each episode he's still following the case. So it's like he do this case, they might solve the case. And it just, you be like, well, what's got to do with the story? Like, he just did the case. Like, and it'll be like, you get a little bit of information here and there, and then, like, episode would be a whole other fucking case. Yeah. And it's like, nothing having to do with the second episode or nothing. Like, you like, but it's so fucking good. It's graphic.
Okay.
It's bloody. Like, it's really fucking good.
All
like,
right,
it's one of them horror animes, if you will.
Yeah.
In
All
a
right,
sense.
It looks beautiful, too.
You got just the one?
Yeah, that's the smile I got.
I'm gonna recommend Kaiju number 8 for 2 reasons.
I mean, I'd say
Anime,
that too.
the actual season is back now.
Yes, sir.
So like, that definitely go see that first episode because you get it. These are some of my favorite fights of the manga come in.
Oh, so you read the manga? Oh, okay.
Which is the second reason I was recommending Kaiju number 8 because the manga just ended this past week. So. Obviously watch the anime, but I think you should read the manga. The manga, it's a quick read.
Yeah, it is. I haven't read it, but when I saw it, I was like, ooh, that's not that bad.
It's quick, but it's fun. So, it's a good time. And then my second recommendation, just because I don't know if anybody saw the Ghost of Yote preview, but they got a Shinichiro Watanabe mode, Samurai Champloo.
Really?
They're gonna have a mode where the soundtrack is gonna be all that lo-fi and stuff. So I was super excited from that.
That's dead shit. That's dead shit.
So I was like, okay, we in here, but I was like, you know what? I should rewatch Samurai Champloo again. And so I'm rewatching.
You been watching
Samurai
Champloo?
And if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. 'Cause I forgot how great that show is.
That's good. That's the top notch one. King?
Man, this week I don't have no recommendations. I've been on the road, so Matter of fact, the last thing I watched, Sakamoto Days.
I mean, they just, I mean,
Drop, yeah,
Snatch
bro.
you said, like I said, new season just started.
new
Just
season.
dropped.
Drop the Sakamoto days.
Fucking Sakamoto.
which is crazy because like I really like the direction in which it's going. It's starting to get a little more serious, but it's also like I feel like he really be killing people. Only when his wife ain't around.
Like you still think he in the, he's
Some
still
of the moves, in the fight. Some of the moves, nigga, you like, ain't no way a nigga finna get his head through a wall
If he ain't
and
still
live. Like it's over, cuz.
I don't know, man. Anime physics. That nigga might have got back
This
up.
nigga, this nigga,
This nigga's because that was with the X over the eyes and the tongue hanging out, and then the next thing you see the nigga the next scene.
I mean, this nigga, he fight from fat to thin in 5-10 minutes.
Immediately.
Like he burned that shit. So I mean,
that's a Super Saiyan.
so I mean, so I figure if you could do that, then you can push your nigga head through a wall. You know what I'm saying? Sure. He survived.
Only thing I got this week is I went and saw the new I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they just announced that too.
Yeah, that was dope. It was a nice little a requel.
Right.
I wouldn't say it was a reboot or a sequel, but it was a nice story to be added
Okay.
into the original universe.
I heard
So they
it
took the
had a
original
post-credit
people,
scene.
right?
It did have a post-credit scene.
That's so wild.
Why?
It did
What's the
have
name?
a-
What's the
Don't
name?
they
But
always?
the post-credit scene makes sense and it sets up some shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If I'm
What's-
not mistaken, they always and I know what you did last
her
summer.
name, the
always
main
things
girl?
like that.
She said in an interview, it was like, anything you can say about the movie that she's like, watch the post credit scene.
Yeah.
Watch the
I
it's
heard,
there.
I heard that it made sense that it led into stuff too, but I was just, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it was a really
Yeah, I mean, we want to know. Now we want to know what you did in the winter, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
OG recommendation, man. Go to geeksetpodcast.com. Oh, you know what? Before we get to OG recommendation, for those watching, man, I want to let y'all know. I'm gonna be on Squadcast coming up. I do believe this Monday. If it's not this Monday, it's the following Monday. But when y'all see me on Squadcast, man, throw them Eagles in the chats, man. Like, I want to make sure I let, you know what I'm saying, bring our people over there. All Def Digital, man, they got me on Squadcast. I'm excited for that. It's me, Pat, Meg, Tahir, and Dion Lack. So, you know what I'm saying? That
Good shit.
That one was
Bunch of funny
Milwaukee
motherfuckers.
Milwaukee got clowned in it, and heard your rebuttal didn't work out as well.
Wait, how'd you hear this?
Because somebody was it must have been Pat to hear was talking about it on it had to be on Damn Internet Too Scary then. They was like,
I didn't watch that episode yet.
They were like, yeah, Deuces was going hard for and they was like, at one point, I guess, well, I don't know who said it.
It was Meg.
They said it was Meg. She was like, all right, well, I'm bored.
So what it
I
was,
was like, damn.
they started asking about Milwaukee, so I'm going in, all right, and everything like that. And so and here's how it all started. They was talking about Top Golf, and I was like, I ain't never been to Top Golf like that. And they was like, you got Top Golf in Milwaukee? I'm like, yeah. I was like, but that's not like the major like date night thing. And I was like, we do a lot of live music, a lot of live festivals, you know what I'm saying, downtown. So I'm explaining the nightlife and everything, talking about it. And then they was like, well, what type of food y'all got? I was like, well, you know, we go brats, we do a lot of German food, but we're known for beer, talk about Harley and everything like that. And then it just, I was like, you know what I'm saying? And then this is kind of my fault, but also I was like, hey, this is not a bad feat. But I was like, yeah. And then I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, we just got rated the #1 public market in the world.
I was bored after that.
And then right after that, she said that, and then it fell off the rails.
You definitely gave me a white ass tourist.
To be fair though, they asked the wrong nigga about food because you don't try a lot of food.
And that,
in the city.
You know what I'm saying? But
So-
I wasn't saying much. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you was bored, nigga.
Right, I'm like,
I had them until I said that.
but you know, we got our own pizza. We got our own style of like a lot of food.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But listen here, that wasn't the focus. I didn't think they ended on food. Everything else I was rocking.
Right,
when
right,
they
right.
ended on the food.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this episode. I gotta see what led to somebody going, all right, well, I'm bored.
I'm bored.
And she said,
Public market.
that
They
just
probably thought of public market. They probably think it's outside.
that just cut. No, because everybody, we're not.
I don't like public market, but I'm saying they think it's Wisconsin. They probably think it's like some cookie cutter
No, to hear
selling
been,
milk.
To hear been here.
But did he go to the public market?
He from St. Louis. They got a public market.
But no, I'm saying to
It
hear has
hasn't
been
been
here.
to the Milwaukee.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Even if he ain't been, he at least know that we. I get what you're saying. They might think like, oh, it's some old small farm
Right.
stuff. To hear has been here. He
Man,
better not think that.
To his defense, he was just laughing. It was
No,
more
and
mad.
remember, them niggas went to the South Side. Remember, they went to the movies in
But
Southgate.
they were here. Like they came into the. So I know they went downtown.
I hear you. But we don't know if they went to the public market. Is what I'm saying. Like he probably went.
Public market is still a boring place to bring up anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like
I was just throwing out accolades. I was like, we just. That's
You
what
always have that in your back pocket. I
You just saw. I knew that, but you just saw that.
I didn't know that.
It was.
it just lasted like 2-3 weeks.
But listen, to have that in your back pocket is
I didn't expect that question, so I'm like, all right, I'm throwing out stuff. I'm like, well, let me throw out some accolades. You also,
They thought this was
and
it.
as soon as that accolade came out, they swapped that shit down like the Kim Baby Turbo. Like,
So
let's get out of here.
You just thought you was gonna get that Lil Wayne.
You threw out the
Like,
public market.
They blocked that shit down,
Wine,
man.
chocolate, and cheese.
But yeah, go to
y'all.
geeksetpodcast.com, man. Follow us on all social media platform at Geekset Podcast. Well, a lot of people don't like public markets in general.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people don't. They don't like it.
I don't know why.
As I said, I've had these conversations because ever since I learned that fact, I've been throwing it out there, and I've been realizing people don't really fuck with public market.
That's crazy.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Man, you know what I'm saying? For those who are just listening, man, listen here. Man, join the chat. Like I said, we have some dope people in our chat, man. We're trying to build this community a little bit more, so we definitely would love to see y'all in the chat. Like, subscribe, and as always, this is the only
Get some
podcast
merch
that,
too.
Oh yeah, get some merch.
Get some hats.
Yep.
Get some hats. Go to the website. Buy some
kind
hats.
of got jumbled up a lot, so I
I mean,
didn't go off the flow.
we all here.
I didn't hit the same beats.
I meant to throw that as my recommendation.
Yeah.
That should be my second recommendation.
Yeah, get the hats, man.
Get some hats, fam.
But as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.
The one thing that I absolutely love about the culture is that it's still embedded in Black culture.
White geeks still rock Dunks or Jordans, and they also talk about Batman versus Superman. Batman versus Superman is literally Brown versus Jordan.
Dragon Ball Z, that like my whole trajectory in life changed. Don't nobody talk to me. My shit is on.
We just finna experience it. It look like it's gonna be real deep.
The elevation from where King Vader started to now is fucking linear.
Black geek culture helped me through some of the highs in my life, through some of the lows in my life. It's always been there, sort of like an undercurrent to everything that I did.
There was no term for it. It was just, this is what I'm doing.
I love us in it. I love the fact that we take things and we always make it better.